So what, I have two of those now? I do. I'm gonna save them. Or I might save it for Jishun and there's also but I'll pull since I got extras. I want those shots as much as possible. Oh, I just realized I wasted my fucking... that's fine. Oh, wow. I might not be able to finish this all today. We'll see. Harak of Yehongyan. Just make sure everything is in place. Alright. How did that get in there? Why are you... It's being laggy. I'm gonna calibrate it again. Let's hope that fixes it.
원컨대 내 어깨 밑에 날개라도
Let's
돋아.
flourish from my back the pinions of flight
가는 꽃 따라
to chase the
하늘
parting
높이 날고
blossoms.
지고.
They're wilting voyage, a sky plight.
아,
We're at the edge of heaven.
하늘 끝
Does it lie,
어디에
this flower mound?
꼭 너는
I bury you today,
지금
for you
죽어
have
내가
passed on.
묻어주. 내가 죽으면
But when will I be buried?
어느
When
날에
I'm
묻힐까?
gone?
사람들은 꽃잎
I bury the
묻어주는 나를
petals under
비웃지만
people's mocking laughter.
이 다음에
But
나를 묻어줄
Who shall
사람은
be burying me then in
두고
thereafter?
묻힌 나를 보고
They will cry at my
슬퍼할
burial.
이는 없. 어느 날 아침
For as
봄이
morning
다하고
spring
꽃잎
dies,
지는
the
무렵이
blossom
오는 것
wilts.
모든 건
They all
한
float
무더기
away and
흙으로
turn to
흘러가
silt.
버리면
자, 손에 잔들 들고
Alright, boys and gals, grab your cups on my mark.
시춘이가
Long may Jishun reign, the family. Alright, long may she reign. Once all the guests had taken their seats, the banquet hall became packed, crowded, and chaotic. Except for where we were sitting.
위하여.
Love shall make you. Long may she reign.
뭐야? 왜 아무도 안 해?
Oh my guys, really? No one joined in on that cheer? We gotta celebrate the occasion, stuff ourselves with gourmet food, play games, get wasted. How else are we gonna recharge from that from the next mission?
본인의 수만
Yet I have.
그러고 보니 이번엔
Alright, I wonder if Sal's written something to congratulate us.
이봐 이봐.
Hey, hey.
혹시 우리 앞으로
Hey,
배달
hey.
같은 건 없었어?
Did anyone send us a letter or something? We haven't received even any. We haven't even received any notes, let alone a letter.
매정하게
Rude.
우린 2위라고.
We're the team that came in second, you know. Maria grumbled. I wasn't sure whether it was this poor servant or the oddly silent sword she was calling rude. Wow. So I was checking my glasses. Is there a way I can delete a message?
네.
No. Well, wait.
No, I am unhurt.
내내 불안했단다.
I'm so anxious to do the evaluation. Just what errant fancy has taken hold of you to risk yourself for such a dangerous ordeal? So how did you get to the banquet hall? Ah, that was to hear our tale. Forsooth, we were to bestow a title upon this adventurer, or to call it the seventh which call it the which company claimeth a most glorious honor of attaining the rank of the runner-up in the contest of might and wit. Now worry thee not, for this tale shall consume much for thy time to recount a few highlights of this adventure. But I call attention to the merciless march of Wales closing in. War is closing in. Verily, some might even recall the... Did someone read this as a story or sort of rival candidates? Yet these triflings have all failed to smell us down, for we are... It seems that she must misunderstood my question. Your intent was to ask by which of means of travels you have come here.
아, 가마를 타고 왔답니다. 어머니.
Ah, we took a pelican, mother.
그래. 그렇다면 선임분들께 들리지는 않았겠구나.
I see. Then I suppose you have yet to visit the revered Jinren? Shouldn't you pay your visit to them first, don't you think? They must be so anxious waiting for you to hear about you.
네. 곧 찾아뵈려고요.
Yes, I will visit soon.
절 기다리긴
Though
하셔도
I don't believe they're exactly
제
waiting
소식을
to hear about me.
기다리.
무사히 복귀하셨군요.
Oh, you're already healed. You know what? That makes sense with the city's tech. So you come back safely. Hey, you're okay. Yes, I got much better. As luck would have it, the injury was not so severe that also as to require using my the life insurance. So what are the circumstances that led to you sitting here? After the you were carried by fucking... Nice going, Dad. Nice going. Come again? Look at it. I think she's actually asking how we managed to come in second place. Oh, verily? Yes, that would be indeed my question. Please tell me what transpired during the game, if you wouldn't mind. Then, yeah, feel free to get the ball rolling. And I shall ask us. What was... Hang on. Fucking don't get that. Yeah, we were made to convene in the village along with Jacques and Jacques that discourteous cur thereafter. The dialogue completes Jacques all of a sudden departed the chamber, taking his entire retinue alongside him. A most puzzling decision, wouldn't thou say? Wait, quit screaming. Oh wait.
Boy, quit screaming. Every bloody sentence in my ear.
그래서 어떻게 되었냐면 말이지.
That's the climactic final. We were the only ones left in that room, alone with over 100 coins that Jacques left behind. As he and Jacques both suddenly elected to forfeit the game. Well, what now? As of this strange turn of events, we all stood around aghast and dumbfounded. Even Ishmael was stuttering, just as confounded and lost as anyone else was about what happened. So claiming these coins is going to shoot us up to the top of the leaderboard, right? But why would you dump all these coins on us?
So you know this is the 5th time you've asked the exact same question here?
저도
I haven't
짐작
clue
가는 바가
either.
없네요.
Well, the Jacques really is hard to
가치오
read.
형님의
환대 홍록은
I see that your
표정이
expression
조금
has grown
비었구려.
a touch brighter, Honglu. Has it?
그런가요?
Perhaps
예전보다
something has
후련해진
been
것만
unshackled
같소.
from within.
제가 그런 말을
I
뵙게
just
될 줄은
didn't think
미처
I'd ever
몰랐어서요.
say anything like that.
상냥함이에요.
It's kind
그것은
too
관심이고
kind. Why are you recounting? You know what? This is based on the book, isn't it?
그건 아주
I
오래전
I
지나갔던
thought I'd
일이라고
already
여기고
let
있었거든요.
all of it flow past me a long, long time ago. And there's expression.
Honglu's expression had changed just as Yu Sang observed. There was a degree of surprise shown towards something new, but it was also the smile of someone whose burden had suddenly been lifted. That's never good. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that we would find ourselves enough coins to come in second place, let alone first.
Oh wait, that's fucking. You know what? I won't reread it. Hey, that reminds me.
At that moment, I'm pretty sure we were all thinking of the same person.
계시잖아요. 가주가 되기를 간절히
Wait,
원하는
there's
분이
someone out there who's still trying to dance to become the family of Hara.
포기하지 않고
She still hasn't given up.
아직까지
Holy crap, I almost got pancaked.
아가씨.
Are you right, my lady? The heck are you guys doing here? Hi, we've been looking for you. What? Wait, what? Somebody translate, please? Why is everyone giving me that funny look? Sometime later. You're just giving me all these coins? Tights, we're cool now, right? No hard feelings? Just Shun and Wade it couldn't appear more serious if they tried, despite Rodrigo's crummy attempts at breaking the ice. What the hell is this? Is this why you're showing pity? What kind of...
생각이지만 말이야.
Here's what I think happened, Jishin.
치우 형님께서
Whether
내가
he
가주가
isn't trying
되라는
to
뜻으로
seek me as the next
여튼
hierarch by giving me
돈들을
all these
넘겨준
coins.
건 내가
Ali
적재적소에
gave
사용할
me
것을
them to me
기대하고
because he's anticipating that I would put them to good
넘겨주셨다고
use.
그러니
So
불쌍하게
there,
여겨서
this
주는
isn't
건
pity.
나보다 적합한
I
주인에게
just feel like there'd
돌아가는
be
편이 좋을
more
것
use in your
같았거든.
hands than mine.
고작 이런 걸로
Don't you dare presume this will suddenly make us even. You owe me much more than this, brother. You owe me time. My lady expresses her nigh unutterability. What the fuck is You know, I'm gonna skip that word. What the fuck is that word? Not only Yishu could get irritated whenever Wei butted in, but she appeared to have grown calmer, much calmer. Instead of lashing out with her usual exasperation, she only stared at the tall pile of coins with a quiet but conflicted look. Alright. Funny. Now I'm looking at these pile of coins, it feels like I'm looking at all the rooms in Dongyan. I used to hate that sight so much as a kid. But I eventually grew out of the feeling, stopped minding that scenery. I guess that's when I decided to leave Dongyan too. The family hierarchy, huh? Oh fuck. Can I really be a good hierarch to Hongyan?
그럴 거야.
Yes, yeah, you can.
There you go again. For once, you think before you speak.
맞아. 시춘
Time to get up, Zishin.
가주 심사가
Family hierarch evaluation
끝날
one.
거야.
히스클리프 씨,
What are you doing, Heathcliff?
보면서 연날리고 있는데? 이게 다 끝났는데 뭐 어쩔 거야?
Giving the camera the finger. What are gonna do? Disqualify me? Game's over, you twits.
들리는군.
Alas, with eyes shut, I let my mind's focus sharply upon the image. That image, the vision cometh to me. Oh, there cometh a roaring applause. There was no audience, no applause, no dramatic stage lights to celebrate our success, but we still managed to neatly and comfortably secure both first and second place, nonetheless. Which means that we managed to successfully complete our objective here at the Family Hierarch War. Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. You're a girl who took the reins of Don Quixote's epic retelling after she left mid-explanation to share her adventurous tales with the servants, finished the story. God damn it, Don Quixote. I see, so it was Jacques.
아직도 모르겠네요. 왜 마지막에
I'm
그런 선택을 했던
still
걸까요?
having trouble understanding the choices he made. Why did he give it all away?
저희가 보았던 가치용님의 시절과
Perhaps the part of Jacques' past we witnessed,
보지 못했던
and the life he lived beyond the hedge of Don Juan, of which we do not know,
마음의 차이가
have created the schism of understanding between us, the same kind of separation responsible for my misunderstanding. I initially thought he was just some dangerous guy with a lot of hatred in him, but there's definitely something else going on the surface. It doesn't seem like he's here only to take revenge against Don Juan either.
하지만 복수에 대해 수도 없이
But I doubt
생각해봤을 것 같다.
he never considered vengeance.
가족들을 죽인
He
자들의
has
슬픔을
killed those who took the
몇 번 또
family away.
측근하는 모습에
So
대해서
again and again in his head.
어쩌면
Maybe he's
지금도 완전히
hasn't let go of it completely.
드러내지 않기
It
위해
must take a lot of effort for him to keep
끊임없이
that
노력하고 있을
simmering
거야.
resentment to the surface.
Sinclair muttered in a placid yet almost imperceptibly trembling voice.
무슨 목적을 가지고 있는지
Yeah, I've got no
모르겠다.
clue. I've got no clue what's going on above my butt.
뭐가 됐든
He didn't seem like the
쉽게
type to give up so
물러나는
easily.
지속해서 두고 봐야 할 자라는 것에는 동감한다.
I agree, we should continue to stay vigilant of his presence.
그것도
Anywho,
중요한 건
what really makes what matters is Yushin's gonna be the next hierarch.
우리가 2등을
And not only that, we came in second in the contest. Mission accomplished, huh? It appears that to me that Roger was already in the post-mission mode, as though the golden bow was already in her hands.
So you're saying, just in case you think we're already out of the woods, we should probably call it with these early celebrations until we actually accomplish the mission.
에이, 설마 저쪽에서 한 입으로 두 말하겠어?
Nah, no way. They wouldn't boldly lie to our faces like that, would they? I feel like I just jinxed it. Little do you realize.
We're already down to the wire this time, to be fair.
시춘 씨도 그렇고
I'm not talking about just us. You should too.
이래서 경기는
That's why
막판까지 봐야
they
한다는
say
거야.
it ain't over till it's over, lad.
야, 저기
Oi,
너한테 시비
I
털었던
think this is
놈들한테
time
가서
or two for you
약이라도
to head over
올려주고
to those
오든가.
pompous sods from earlier. Now's your chance to really take the piss out of it.
그럴
I don't
필요가
think that's
있나요?
necessary.
The only candidate we ran into during the hierarch war was here. And those who were present were either equally glaring down at their tables or pulling their hair out and muttering to themselves. Anyways, you should congrats. You big shot family hierarch, you.
평생 꿈꾸던
How's it feel to achieve your lifelong dream? Oh, what's the first thing you want to do?
라만차랜드 때부터 딱 알아봤다니까.
I immediately
이
clocked
정도면
his use
우리도 꽤
US
나쁘지 않은
special
것
work
같긴
when I
했지.
saw you back at La Marshall Lad. We went half bad as partners, huh?
웨이군도
Their way
시춘양을
not
보필하느라
excluded
고생이
from his round of
많았어.
acknowledgements as he
마지막까지
has contributed much
포기하지
to the
않던
services
마음도
as
인상
well.
깊었네.
Nobly determination has lessons learned.
I need to keep him deep, because he's the type of character.
Despite the situation, we see ourselves, you know,
Like he's like got that depressed sort of tone.
맞아요. 역시
yeah,
뭐든 끝까지
yeah,
부러지
right.
않아야
You'll never give up.
결실을 맺을 수 있는
Always sing
거겠죠.
through the end.
지당한 말씀. 네.
Verily, this dire sentiment rings most true. Let's share the tale beyond Jishun and Limbus company, but those to see,
하도록 하겠네.
shall I? So that every soul may one day learn of our adventure. Most stupendous. I shall personally see to it that every single citizen hears of it.
모르도록 둬.
Doesn't have to be every soul, you know.
그래도 함께한 정이
Well, I can't help but feel a smidge of pride after all that we've been through together. So, well, congrats. Even Ishmael joined into part of Sheepers congrats. But, guys, the shits are here. It seems that in their excitement, they failed to realize that she should herself was nowhere to be seen.
시춘이는 철암사의 어르신들에게 가주 승계를 받아야 해서요.
Temple.
잠깐 자리를 비웠어요.
Taiken Temple to have her ascension to the hierarchdom confirmed by the others.
I see, thanks. Also, would you mind telling us stuff like that sooner?
저놈 잠깐.
Huh? Hold on, I know that bloke.
He brought up his suits before striding full speed towards someone.
너 우리한테 뭐 할 말 없냐?
Oi, you there. Got anything clever to say our faces now, smartass?
없냐? 요?
Yes, smart guy.
다시 만나서 반가워. 그리고 원하는 결과를 얻어서.
Are you just copying him? What's going on, Sinclair? What was that? Nice to meet you again, and kudos for getting what you came here for. Is that what you wanted to hear?
온갖 멋은 다 보면서
For all your
동전이
boasting
누구한테 가는 게
about knowing who
이득이니 뭐니
deserves how much coins
싶어놓고
and whatnot, look at
Well,
us now. Guess who came
결국 누가
first?
그래? 돌고 돌아서.
Well, my coins have circulated from hands to hand and landed in the hands of the one who truly deserved them. Which clearly wasn't you guys, given that your team's just a runner-up.
이게 끝까지.
You little.
마지막 보답이라 생각하고.
Let me tell you something, as my final token of appreciation.
그렇지 않아?
Storm clouds are gathering, and it will be making landfall soon enough. Huh? What's that supposed to be?
이제는 잘
Try to enjoy the party while you can. In no time, you'll find out what everyone's been hiding in their hands. His concerning reply put a pause to on our solutions. We then slowly observed and took in our surroundings. People were talking, negotiating in serious, harsh voices. Some were constantly and anxiously running their hands through their hair. We also noticed that some of the servants running to whisper certain messages to their masters, who in turn jumped to their feet before hurriedly leaving the banquet. Looks like we're the only group who are even remotely enjoying anything. Sure, it's a banquet, but shouldn't a hired girl isn't even here. Everyone's acting all shifty and suspicious. This party sucks. Nadia whined loudly as she chewed on a shrimp with just as much gusto. I must express my regrets for this state of affairs. I apologize as though she somehow felt responsible for this. Well, I do have some minor tricks of my own that could entertain you. I learned a lot of things as a child, blade dancing being one of them. Oh, for real? Let me see. Let's see. Hey, what the hell? We're here as a guest, remember? Don't be a jack. Hey, bye you. Wait, who was that? It's Zhao Baichai, who approached us so cheerfully. Really glad you're safe, and congrats on making it as a runner-up. Her demeanor had completely shifted. Her chipper tune nowhere to be seen. Now she was more anxious than anything, as her eyes darted around nervously. But I hadn't known her for too long, but I knew that it wasn't like her. I know I'm not supposed to tell you this. Mother really pressured me to keep things a secret, but I couldn't keep quiet about this, not with you.
어떤 건데? 고쳐놓나?
Okay, big sis Bao Chai, what is it?
It's, her eyes glanced down to her restlessly fidgeting feet, then to Dayu, then back to her feet. It was a while before she could look at Hongnu's eyes in his eyes again. Dayu, are you know, like my mother and Jai Mu said, really going to come back to Danyang and become engaged to me? Are you know, like mother and Jai Mu said, really going to come back to Danyang and become engaged to me? Her eyes started away as hastily as she wrapped up her sentence. Something tells me that this wasn't what she was really trying to tell Honglu. There's something that was left unsaid, like she made a last second swerve from what she was really trying to say.
모두가 그리 바란다면
Yes, everyone wants.
But there's no hesitation or fear or regret in Honglu's reply. To be with you, it's almost like you're back here for good. It's so pretty, isn't it?
그렇네.
Yes, it is.
Remember when you told me that I smelled fragrant by you? You know, I couldn't stop repeating that to myself once I returned to my room. But then I
언제나 홍원에서
always made sure to shower myself with the most expensive perfumes and fragrances in Pyongyang.
그날은 유독
Except that day, I didn't think to put.
말이야.
I didn't have the time to put any of it on.
그래서 얼른 내 방으로 돌아가고
So I was in a hurry to return to my chamber, to the place where hundreds of bottles of rare luxurious perfumes were waiting to shower me with their fragrances. Yeah, my throat's getting stuffy.
그런데 기어이
And that's when I ran into you.
우리 어머니
My mother, she sent assassins to kill you, didn't she?
내게 자객을 보냈었지.
Ah, that's why that guy was there.
왜 내게
Why didn't you say anything when you saw me?
내게 해를 끼치려 했거나 나를 공경에 빠뜨리려고
With
했던
this Bao
자들에게
Chai, many people have tried to hurt me, tried to lure me into a trap.
왜 그러한 말을
I could have asked
했는지,
them why they'd
왜
say or
그러한
do
행동을
something like that,
하였는지
or
물어봤더라도
why they'd try to hurt me. They would hurt me. So.
그들은
But even if
결코
I
이유를
did, they
말해주지
wouldn't
않았을
have told
거고
me why. They
나를
wouldn't have
대하는
treated me any
태도도
differently had I asked.
변함없. 그래서 나는
So don't bother asking.
물어
내가 그들이랑 같았.
So I'm just another one of them to you?
아니,
No, actually, this isn't what I'm here to talk about. I tried to smile again. It was forced awkward smile. Sure, you're the runner-up, right? The results are now locked in. So,
지금 서둘러서
now might be a good time for you to leave Donghyan. No, you have to leave right now.
대관원의
I don't know what
근거에서
it is that you're looking to find in Donghyan's treasury. But you can just send someone from your clan to pick it up later, right?
아가씨,
Miss Bachai, what is the meaning of this?
곳에서
What is something about to happen here? I've got to go now.
오랫동안
Mother will realize that what I'm doing
어머니가
if I'm gone too
눈치를
long.
대관원에서 영모가 일어나는 거구나.
Oh.
There's a conspiracy to commit treason against Dongyang, isn't there?
Bao Chai was trying her damnedest to find an excuse to retreat from the conversation until Honglu asked her this simple yet piercing question. She froze in place, her eyes widened, perhaps out of horror, perhaps out of panic. I don't know the details,
어머니랑 다른
but I just overheard Mother and the other relatives talking. But if you stay here, you'll get caught in the crossfire.
많은
So many forces are. Her eyes restlessly darted left and right, they through the entire exchange, searching for any listening ears. Just what could have made us so afraid?
하고 있구나. 누나.
I can tell you're terribly scared, big sister.
그런데도
But you come to warn me
내게
anyway.
네가
I
대관원을 떠나야 한다는 건
wrong person.
마음 아프지.
I won't lie, your departure from Donghyan is so painful. But the sheer thought that I could lose you forever is like being stabbed through the heart.
서울
Now, by Chai, I do appreciate that you thought to warn us ahead of time, but
결국
you didn't actually tell us anything about how or when or what the danger is. Ishmael prodded with a grim voice. You need to tell us what exactly the treason entails. If someone's planning to challenge the results of the family hierarchy evaluation, is it a conspiracy to overturn and nullify the results? Like, she's been treason in this discussion, but I believe that this is as much as Miss Bao Chai can realistically divulge regarding this matter. Leaking such family intelligence is already an act of treason against her own house. Outsiders may find this difficult to understand, but given the gravity of what she has already shared, you must understand that she has already told you more than she safely could. Yao Han, I don't see him here.
그리고 가치우
That Xiaokui guy here, not here either, fellas. I'm gonna be real.
불길한 예감이
Hang
듭니다.
on. That Jacques guy's not here either, fellas. I'm getting real bad feeling about this.
다른 세력들이라는 말은
Right? Given that you have specifically mentioned so many forces, one could assume that can come to suspect that you're referring to the presence of forces foreign to Donghyan as well. Hi, fuck you. Goodbye. Fast, asked in a low voice. That's...
이제는 대관원이 손댈
Yes. This is now beyond what Donghyan alone can handle. When did he... refer to the Kui? Bao Chai looked at us, then at Jacques and his faction, then took a few stumbling steps backwards. I really have to leave now. I shouldn't be here anymore. Then I must excuse myself as well, alongside Miss Bao Chai. Please, you have to stay safe. Did she advise you to leave Donghyan with haste? He did not look away from Hong Yu, even as Bao Chai hurriedly walked away. Gaze unshaken, interest in observing no one, nothing else but Hong Lu and his actions. I thought I had a lot of questions to ask Jacques if we were to ever meet again. But now that he's actually right here, I couldn't recall a single word of it.
님께서도 아시는 게
You know
있으신가요?
something, brother?
죽은
My lord, Zigong tried to butt in, clearly perturbed, but Jacques raised his hand and stopped her. You must already be aware that this banquet is but a distraction from the fact that the current events have begun to shift. Her advice is sound. It is also true that now is the only time you can escape this place ere the storm arrives, should you wish to save your lives.
그 말만을 전하기 위해
But I doubt you've come here to just confirm that for us. Correct. Zingong lets out a deep sigh before exhaling with a defeated expression.
한번 가져가지
Once the family hierarch properly ascends to the throne, it becomes a hopeless endeavor to measure
할 수 없는 일.
when the next great shift in power shall come.
기약할 수
One must remember that the prospect of a long wait for the next evaluation, the end of which has not been and will not be in sight, oftentimes stains men's patience with lingering avarice and causes it to fester into possessiveness.
자연이
Is it not the most predictable thing that these rotten, grasping hands are loath to lay down their arms and accept the results with grace? But those hands not deem it much more favorable to seize and change the results by force? Ah, so people want their candidate to win. So now they're going to go all after Zhao Shun because she won't change it the way they want.
어렵게 말하긴
Yeah, we all know.
그러니까 가주 대전 결과가
You read a thesaurus. So basically, there's a chocolate of dumbasses out there who went bent out of shape with how the family hierarch turned out, right? And they want to change the outcome by force. But our one and only Jishun's already been chosen as the family hierarch, like it's final. What happened to the family hierarch being the seat of absolute power here? What kind of treason can they even hope to commit if they aren't even willing to flip this old and tiresome system upside down?
순위가 공평
The only thing that has been determined are the rankings of the candidates. Strictly speaking, we are still waiting for her appointment to be completed.
장난하는 건
I'm not too fond of your word games, lady. So that's why I couldn't smell those beasts anymore. I see, I understand now. I didn't even see a trace of them, even in a place as crowded as this. The issue are gone. Even the ones that have been following you like shadows. The measure of might in Pyongyang lies in the number of Heisho Pack branches one wields. The family hierarch maintains control over at least 3 of those branches.
가주가
And who holds their leash when the throne of the hierarch is vacant?
그러니까 말했잖아.
So, like I said, Jishun's the gears of your mind are ponderous.
아직
So things to turn, aren't they? Have I not already given you the answer? That her appointment is still on the way? Oh, but wait, then who's the hierarch now? In the brief window between the former hierarch's abdication and the new hierarch's ascension, Pyongyang has no lord. Is that correct? Basically, it's gonna be a fucking BR again. That's when I suddenly recalled that Jia Yachun said as she announced the results of the family hierarch war. And Victor will be first descend to the Taiken Temple, pay the respects to the revered elders, then upon returning to service they will march to the first floor of Dangyang and assume the seat of family hierarch of Pyongyang. Then what of these masterless Hyosho? What are they doing now? Nothing. And that is precisely what the present predicament revolves around. Look around you. Do you see how the shadows have descended on every corner of this place? They're the beasts that have melded into the dark for their hushed respites. So all Heisho brasses are currently neutral. Wait, then does that mean Donghyun becomes completely vulnerable every time this happens? No, this would not have come to pass had a different individual been made to ascend. Jia Shishun, that girl, has no substantial foundation, a base to call her own. What clear she did have prior to the evaluation scattered to nothingness like grains of sand in a gust. It is entirely reasonable to assume that, as long as the hierarch-to-be is yet to gain control of her Heisho pack branches, they have a good chance of overthrowing her. My lord, the Whisper office has arrived as well. Whisper, that's a new one. Things are way more dire than I thought. But what's Jacques doing here, trading us up now of all times? Pay attention. There are those who seek to enter here and those who seek to stop them. Arcop's second pack. Goat, mouse. Looks like another rained bull. Mouse! Wait, that means we can get moused! Hang on. I need to snip this. I need to snip this. Bull. Goat. Bull. Mouse. Meaning, moused could be real. Goat, bull, mouse, meaning mouse could be real. That's also crazy that it's the second pack, huh? Wait, is this the ID we got? No, maybe not. X-Corps's Expedition Order of Excavators. Wait, that's new. X-Corps's Expedition Order of Excavators. The Thumb's underboss, the accompanying capo, his soldatos, and their various subsidiaries. Oh, this motherfucker. Okay. Then there are the Gillian Guards, the Indigo Guardians of the Jia family. Jia family. Okay. Oh, this is a fucking light up. Let me also grab that, just in case. Also, Keiko Special Excision Unit. Oh, hey, Keiko Ponglo. Oh, N-Corp's new League of 9 Literatures. Oh, fuck. Ooh, wait. Hang on. This motherfucker? Is he a mother? Oh, god damn it. And numerous other fixer clans. 9 literatures. Okay. Hang on. Wait, that's kind of fucking big. Literatures, I guess it is. So we know 2 of them, Gubro and him. We don't know those 3. This guy is probably the one we saw. One looks like Smoke Boy. I'm just sending this to some friends. And there's various fixers. And clans. Okay. Keys? Sheriff? I guess these are like concept ideas for like fixer office they want to do in the future. Oh man, this is gonna be fucking crazy. And those are just the ones that I have been informed of. Most of them are waiting, biding their time outside the walls of Donghyun, or are soon to arrive. But the Thumb's forces are already engaging in melee with my army. Some factions of the Wang family have joined the defenders, but it is uncertain how much longer they can hold out. That Blue Knight group down bottom is X-Corp BTW. Fuck, something really stuck in my throat. Yeah, I noticed. crazy, man.
각 가문의
And should we,
신자들이
the de facto leaders of each of the major families say the word, it's likely that R Corp, K Corp, and X Corp may soon choose their own sides in this war. Oh, is this a wing war now?
What?
지금 발언 신뢰할 수 있는 정보인
Is that reliable intel? Why would they?
이곳에는
Many here believe that the title of the family hierarchy is simply a different name for the Lord of Pyongyang.
이 생각.
It is a belief that many forces beyond Pyongyang walls share. In other words, this isn't just about Pyongyang. There are forces from the other nests and districts seeking to sponsor a different perspective hierarchy to expand their sphere of influence here. Correct. The cigarette slipped from Gregor's fingers. Oda's face darkened with a grimaceness I've never seen her in before. 8, 9. I have never counted over 9 different powerful factions among the ones that has mentioned. This is too much. As fortune would have it, only the Thumb has deemed it appropriate to act. But Li Hying, the capital of the Thumb, possesses the greatest debt. He is one of the 10 blades of the East, and his might is a formidable foe to anyone.
그자는 예정대로
I shall meet him in battle as planned.
내에서 피를 뚫었어.
He must be the one leading the charge against the gates.
사실이라면
If what you say is true, then there is no more reason then this is no mere treason within a wing. Otis hissed in a low, menacing voice. Which family spearheads this treachery? How many wings are backing them?
지금 시점에서는
Nothing is certain at present. The tangle of allegiances and bloodlines is a knot that cannot be undone until the dust is settled.
지금의 홍원은
It will only take a single whistling arrow for chaos to engulf Hanyang. The forces that have gathered here have drawn their bows, and the moment one of them lets loose, it will only be a matter of time before it becomes a full-scale war.
전쟁터로 변해.
And when it does, the crack that has formed in the walls of Pyongyang will widen. Vultures of the city will smell the rot and tear into the wound to pilfer the blasters and the recipes. His smiling faces, the corpse, the yakshas. Smiling faces? Ooh, these are... I don't know if these are all new names, but I'm going to post them. So much city lore. Holy fucking shit, man. This dude's... I must also emphasize that the ring will never let such an opportunity slip. Ryoshu, please say something. Oh wait, not both ends. Say something, please. Please. Oh, not Honglu. Not Ryoshu, sorry.
This conflict will lay waste to the lives of the common folk in Pyongyang. The fire has already been conflagrated beyond a competition amongst candidates.
틈이 벌어지기 전에 메워야 한다.
That is why this fissure must be mended ere it spreads. Should the throne of the hierarchy remain vacant, should this instability be prolonged, then the wings will march to war.
웃기지도 않는 소리를 하고 있어.
No way. I don't believe this.
적어도 비슷한 규모까지 번질
The consequences will be about as far-reaching at the very least. Such is the weight of Hongyang's family hierarchy.
이해 않는지에 따라
It holds as much power to save countless lives as it does to take them. The banquet was quickly starting to become barren as people began to hurry away. I don't have any direct memories of a wing war, but even I could feel the prickly goosebumps rising from my skin. The air in the hall was quietly turning razor sharp.
저희에게
And
형님이
brother,
기대하고
what
계시는
is it
건
you expect us to do?
무엇인가요?
나는 너희가 이 판국을
I am the belief that all of you are collectively the key to overcoming this tribulation. The key?
가주의 임명
Hurry her Sishin to the throne. Jishun, Jashishun should still be at Tenkan Temple, where the Jiren reside, preparing for the ritual of ascension. Given that the Jiren must be utterly oblivious to the circumstances outside their chamber, there is no way of knowing that the time it might take for them to officially name the next hierarch. And they will not be swift, as entry to the chamber is permitted only to the family hierarch. there is no one to relay the message to them.
하지만
But there is another. There is another who is permitted to enter the temple.
가보
Jai Bayu. When the hierarch takes the throne and seizes the leash of her rightful Heisho packs, she should have more than enough might to award Donghyun against the invaders. And when the invading forces realize that the family hierarch has returned,
전쟁의 신호탄을
they will
쏘아
retreat. The spark of war should shrink enough to be snuffed out with a stomp. My lord, I must beg your forgiveness, for there is still doubt in my heart. How can he be the key? My lord, I know not to be. I know you are not one to be engaging in such gambles. It is better to gamble than allow this opportunity to slip away in vain. Yet I beg your forgiveness again, for I insist that your mere presence here is a waste of time. You must tarry downstream. We must rise to the fountainhead and cut off the stream from its origin. Donghyun looked at us and Jacques anxiously.
비라 여길
You
필요는
needn't consider this as a waste, for it is a worthy task in my eyes. Had you followed the blueprint of the painting I had initially drawn for the family hierarch wall, you would have already arrived at the Taiken Temple via alternative methods. Alternative methods? Dingong. That would not have resolved anything. It would have only caused further loss, no more.
명백히 밝혀두고
And I wish to make one thing clear,
제안이며
that this is but an offer, a plea, not a command. For one mustn't do what does not move their hearts. However, Bayu, you may not have realized this, but I have already gambled once with you as my hand during the family hierarch war.
너의 인을
I sought to draw your true humanity forth, to have you wear it on the outside. And the reply you gave me then, the one that emerged from behind the obscuring veil of clouds, was proof enough that it is certainly no waste of my time.
어째서 홍운의 치세에 개입하려고
Why
하는
do
건가요?
you seek yourself in the seek to involve yourself in the politics of Hongyan, brother?
형님께서는
Neither
홍원과 대관원에
Hongyan nor
어떤 구속이나
Dongyan,
명분도 없는 처지신데
you bind you any longer, not by cause or force.
내가 직접 공멸일 날의 진실을
It was a long undertaking for me to uncover the truth of the ruin that came to the Kong family. At first, my heart was engulfed in fiery wrath. Donghyun had to be uprooted from the ground for that. Every single person of power or influence in Donghyun had to be killed, their throats slit in vengeance. Or so I thought once. But I learned from a worthy teacher. That is when I realized this wrath was burning my body to ash.
지금은 온전히 꺼지셨나요?
Then, did your fiery wrath extinguish?
만일 내가 진실로 모든 깨달음을
Had I truly attained enlightenment, found all there was to understand of the nature of this world, judged by you,
가져될 모든
then I would not have given you the power to elect the hierarch.
나는 아직도
I am still but a student, a seeker of the answers. Yet I do not wish to let chaos devour this land when I have the means to save it. Thus, once again, I ask you, when you decided to relinquish the coins of Jia Shishun, what was it that moved your heart?
단순히
Certainly your heart had changed enough to not simply hand them over for the simple reason that she desired them.
형님도 아시겠지만
You must know this already, brother, but
저를
the
제외한
children of Donghyun
대관원의
have
형제
no such
자매들은
things as birthdays,
생일이란
save
게
for myself.
없어요. 아이가
When a
태어나면
child is born, they
그
are
탄생을
celebrated,
축하해
not
주는 것이
celebrated.
아니라
They are hidden, concealed
몇
for
년간은
years in the dark,
숨기기에
so that the
급급했으니까요.
competition wouldn't take notice of
다른
the
경쟁자들의
rival.
눈 시춘 역시
Sishun was one of those children
생일
who had never
잔치라는 것을
experienced a
한 번도
birthday
해보지
before.
못했죠.
She didn't even know what it meant.
그래서
So
어렸을
when we
때는
were young, whenever grandmother would
할머니께서
hold a
제
banquet
탄생을 축하해주는
to
잔치를
celebrate the
베풀어
day
주실
of my
때마다
birth,
그날을
I dedicated that day to
저는
Sishun
시춘이에게 내어준 1년에 한 번
because it's nice to have
이유
your
없이
existence
존재만으로
celebrated
축하받을
once
수
every
있는 날이
year for
있다는
no
건
reason other than
즐거운
the
일이니까요.
fact that you exist.
하지만
But
언젠가부터
when I stopped leaving my room,
제가
when
방
Zishun and
밖으로
I
걸음을
reached
거의 하지
the
않게
secret
되고
birthday parties we shared was a cancer.
시춘이와도 멀어지고 저희끼리의 암묵적인 생일 잔치 너무 어릴 적 일이라
She
시춘이는 아마
probably doesn't
기억이 안
remember any of it
나겠지만
now. She was too young then.
적어도 그
But if I
밀렸던
could
세월
give
동안만큼의
this to her
선물이라고
to make
한다면
to make up for all those lost years,
시춘이가
then I thought maybe she would be
그때처럼
happy
기뻐해
again,
주진
just as
않을까.
she was then.
이렇게 쌓아 올려진 동전들을 보고 있으니까
He is such a good brother. Oh my fucking god. Who are the smiling faces again? Remind me. Wang and whatnot. Wang? Wang. Last time you used smoke. Oh! Oh! Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, fair. Poster pick. I think I know who you're talking about though. Oh my god, I'm getting stuffy. Like I'm getting gunk in a... I might be starting to get sick. Hang on. Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Ah, so yes, that is who it is. Wow. Those. But the other two we don't know. Now that I'm looking at these piles of coins, it feels like I'm looking at all the rooms in Dangyan. I used to hate that site so much as a kid. Can I really be a good hire to Hongyan? But you shouldn't like the gift as Hongyan wanted her to? We had no way of knowing.
나요? 형님.
Does that satisfy your answer? Does that answer satisfy you, brother?
본래 답은 중요치 않았다.
It was not the answer that I sought. It was to see the way your heart stirs, and that was proof enough.
나는 철암사에 들수
I had never met these Jiren, these self-proclaimed online ones, before, as I was not permitted entry into the Taiken Temple, but I know of their existence. And what I have come to learn in my observation of Hongyan and the city itself, and then the city itself gave me certain ideas of what form the Hierarch Ascension ritual might take. Had you not seen it yourself, you could have deducted what the ritual entails.
불운한 일이 벌어질 수도 있다는
Are you
말씀인가요?
saying that something bad will happen to Jishun?
이는 섣부른 예상일 수 있다.
This may be a hasty speculation from a certain perspective. This may simply constitute a rightful ascension of the new hierarch. But I want you to be there, to behold with your own eyes what it entails. My wager is in this gamble was that you indeed had the potential to achieve that purpose, and that the faint warmth in your heart I had once seen still gently burned.
형님의 뜻을 이뤘으면 하시는 거 아니?
No, your own purpose would not be the same as my own. Such a pursuit would be devoid of meaning.
어찌할 것인지.
The decision of yours. Oh wait, hang on. That was kind of a... That's like the... Fuck. Ah, okay. Wait, doesn't he mention Wang by name? Oh, I can't go back far enough anymore. Because I do remember seeing that name.
결정을 내려라.
So decide. Honglu really needs to figure out, like... Jacques is like pushing him in what seems like the right way. Justice of others. What a good bro. He's such a good bro. Jacques and his forces left the banquet hall to assess the situation, leaving only me and the sinners there.
우리는 머지않아
Our only main task is to receive the golden bow that we owe. That much is given. Receive it, and our mission here is done. We only need to wait for LCA for extraction. None of you know, let alone understand, what a war of the wings is like. To rush out into these unknown waters is nothing short of impious. We must not entertain this idea. Alas, if our meager strength may be sufficient to prevent this war and save the lives of many innocents, then I wish to do as that man hath said. No, it is in our best interest that we do not get involved. Don't you say? I shall speak plainly, as I trust that you have regained some sense to how this world works. War is not just another incident or a quest to be resolved. Your sense of justice may shine like a beacon in times of unrest, but war will crush and grind it into the dirt indiscriminately, as it does any lie caught under its boot heels. Lady Otis, I have also lived through my share of wars. Even still, Jacques' path is that of justice. Thus, he shall have my support. How are you still so? The fight for the pursuit of justice deserveth not thy scorn nor ridicule. 'Tis no short-sighted tantrum, 'tis but my adherence to the pursuit of a certain responsibility of those who can.
오티스 씨, 나도 적지 않은 경험을 했으니 한마디 더
Otis,
해주고 싶어.
I've had my share of the war. So hopefully you'll let me put my two hands in this.
전투와
Battles
전쟁도
and
달라.
wars aren't the same thing either. You can't see
전쟁의
the
흐름에서
crashing
보이지
waves
않는
and
게
intense emotions in battle.
전투 현장안에서는 엄청난 감정끼리
At it
서로
as a
맞부딪혀.
great flow of war.
그 열기가
But
모여서
all
결국
that
흐름이
built up
되는 거야.
heat is what flow becomes a
결단
flow,
반대는
not
없어.
the other way around. It never is.
Let me reread that because I didn't really understand it. Otis, if you... Battles and wars aren't the same thing. Either you can't see the crashing waves of intense emotion in battles, great flow of war. Wait, what? I don't really understand that quote. It's kind of hard for me to conceptualize right now.
저자의 뜻을 헤아리자면 이제 터지기 시작하는 뚝방의
convey to
틈을
us that
재빨리 막자는 것일 테요.
levees are beginning to crack, that the fractures must be filled forthwith, for thy rupture. I hate this.
그대들 둘의
While the
뜻은
words you speak
상반되나
may contrast one another,
전쟁을 막고자 하는 목적은
intent
같지
and
아니한가.
push that both of you to speak is shared, that the war mustn't conflagrate beyond what has already occurred.
그렇다.
It is.
그래.
Yeah, that's
말
thanks for
잘해주는
summing it up.
이상씨.
You're saying
일정 이상 진행된 전쟁에 뛰어드는 것은 우리에게 실리가 없을 테니 오티스의 말이 맞을 것이다.
Yeah, so her worry about the war is not needed because it hasn't happened yet. We can stop it, potentially, because it hasn't started.
Otis' assessment would have been correct had the discussion concerning our participation been about a war that has already progressed beyond a certain degree.
하지만 초기에
However,
진압할 수
accepting
있다면
Jacques' suggestion
이 작전을
and preventing
회피하는
the war from
것보다
expanding beyond
커다란 이득을
localized
얻을 수
skirmishes
있다.
could bring greater benefits than avoiding it altogether.
그래. 어쩌면 홍원에서 벌어지고 있는
Yeah, could also give them the opportunity to destroy and uproot all the
퍼지게 될 수.
inadequacies of Hongyan. Well, I don't know if that's what Honglu wants anyway. Wants though.
하지만 저분들이 강하다고
But
해도
even if
너무 적이
Jacques and his
많아요.
people are strong, there are just too many of them.
작전에
Do we
뛰어들면
really have a
그들을
chance
막을
against
수
all of
있는
them?
엄밀히 말하면 아직 우린 알 수 없는.
If I'm being honest, we simply can't know. We don't have the time to meticulously analyze every facet of the situation.
제안 드릴 것이 있네. 우리의
Manager of my
관리자.
house, if I may.
Youth sign carefully began as the sinner opinions began to clash and fracture.
이런 수감자들의 의견은 일치하지 않소.
As you must have observed, the sinners failed to find a common ground.
그러나
However,
나의
through
작은
narrow my
식견으론
vision may be, it appears to
누구도
me that
단순히
there is
감정에
not a single
치우쳐
sinner whose insight is
의견을
born
밀어붙이지는
solely
않고
from their
있다고
emotions.
생각함. 어느 쪽의 말도
There is
일리가
sound reason
있으니
behind every suggestion that has
옳고
therefore
그름을
been
따질 수 없어. 그대도
presented.
쉽사리
Thus, it
결정하기
is
어려울
difficult to
터.
gauge the validity of each note. This must not be an easy decision for you. Thus,
He's saying pause, taking his time to carefully select his next words. Then, after some nod, he continued.
이것은 홍루군이 결정하는 것으로 두는
Dante,
것이
perhaps this judgment
어떨까
belongs to
싶소.
Hongwei.
어쩌면 분수에 맞지 않는
Perhaps that's
부탁을
the
하는
risk of
것일지도
not knowing
모르겠소만
manifestation, however.
이번 기회를
Should we allow the
놓친다면
opportunities to
홍루군은
play, Hongwei may never
지금의
lose
웃음을
that smile of his
영원
behind.
그대도 알지
You must see it
않는가.
as well.
홍루군의
The
웃음은
Hongwei's smile is a
내게 눈물로
different
보여.
shape of sorrow for those who have no tears left to shed.
What Yesai was trying to tell me was clear as day. So what I must do, must consider as the manager, isn't a discussion of wars and battles. It's not pragmatism or the measure of the pros and cons. A manager has to support their team. Faust, once again, I have nothing to offer but the objective information suggesting strictly from the corporate perspective. Dante, given your position as the manager of LCB team, it is recommended that you continue to follow the plan outlined by the LCCB, retrieve the golden bow and quickly arrange a safe extraction for you and your team without unnecessarily involving your team in high-risk operation. That's, however, Faust continues slowly, but if you believe that you possess enough persistence to endure all that it entails, and if you believe that your role is to lead them and us to the right path, then I will follow your lead. Thank you. Was she speaking from the heart, not from just her Discord? Interesting. Now the answer must come from Honglu's mouth.
이곳에서의 일이 생각보다
Looks like
복잡하게
things are
되어버렸네요.
really going out of control.
죄송해요.
Sorry, Dante.
Hey, earlier, during our dialogue with Jacques, the conclusion you arrived at didn't come out of nowhere, didn't it? There must have been something that brought you here. Brought you there. In that long conversation, Honglu was finally able to give an answer of his own. And the biggest reason he could was...
At first,
치우 형님의
I didn't
물음에
think that I'd be
제가
able to
제대로
give
된 답을
a
낼 수
real
있지
answer to
않을
Brother
거라고
Quee's questions.
생각했어요. 하지만
was something like
어느
a thick fog
순간부터
clearing.
오래전에 잊고
Something
있었던
emerged from the haze of
무언가가
forgotten memories
선명해지는 것만
past.
저는 떠오른
What I
말을
gave it as an
내놓고
answer was that
뵙고
something
나서야
and
제가 무슨
was that
단어를
something, and I
말했는지
realized what it was
깨달았어요.
only after I had left my mouth.
그건
That word
아마
must have been
오랫동안
deep, buried
제
deep
안에
within
남겨져
me for a
있던
long
말이었을
time.
거예요.
kindness. Because I wanted to believe that kindness was enough, that it could truly bring change to Hongyan. This is not about us, it's about you and Hongyan's future. So I think I'll leave the decision up to you. Was never the type to clearly state his beliefs. He usually did as I asked without question, without even the smallest complaint. Hang on. I'm getting gunky. Uh-oh. Did not speak from pain when he suffered, nor did he cry from agony. His eyes remained unshaken even as he witnessed the countless deaths and injustice committed before him. The eye that lets everything float away. The accepting eye of someone who has resigned himself to the reality that everything that exists has an end. I wait patiently for him to speak. Then
저는요.
Dante,
Honglu, who only ever quietly accepted whatever life threw at him.
철암사로 향하고 싶어요.
I want to go to Tenkan Temple.
시춘이와
With
어르신,
Shishun and the others.
선인들이 있는
Shira now.
방고요. 시춘이가
I think Shira might be in
위험해질
danger.
수도.
Danger as in her life might be at risk?
목숨이 위험하진 않겠지만
No, I
오히려
think
목숨만
her life
건재할
might be
수도요.
the only thing that is not in danger.
치유 형님이
I think back
말씀하신
to
걸
what
되짚어
Brother Creed
생각해보면
told me.
전과 같은
I'm afraid
시춘이의
that we
모습을
might lose the Jishun I
이제
know
볼 수
forever.
없을.
For the first time, he speaks of the path that he wishes to walk. When his jade eye glazes beyond the walls of
치유
Dongyan,
형님의 말씀대로 철암사의 문을
Like
자유자재로 열 수
Brother
있는 건
Creed said, at this
이제는
moment, I'm the only one who
오직
can fully open the
저뿐이에요.
gates of the Tenkan Temple.
시춘이가
I
가져가
want to
되는
be there
걸
to watch
옆에서
Jishun
지켜보고
becoming
싶어요.
hierarch, so that if
혹시라도
something dangerous
위험한
were to
일이
happen, I
일어난다면
can put a stop to it.
okay, sounds like a plan. I had a feeling that this would be your decision, Executive Manager. Our judgments are shaped by our upbringings and environments. So for you, Executive Manager, who has only the time spent with the rest of us to reflect on, it is understandable how you could come to this conclusion. I keep disappointing you, don't I? You haven't, not yet. She said not yet. God fucking damn it, Itis.
뭐
Well,
얌전히
it ain't
황금 가지만
much of
얻고
a
가는 건
style
우리
to just
방식이
start off
아니긴
after
했지.
picking up a golden bow, ain't it?
그건 그렇긴 하네.
That's, yeah, you're right. Ishmael agrees with Heathcliff for the first time since forever.
뭐 나도 좀
Well,
민감해서
I know you have
말씀드리지만
come across kind of
의견
harsh and
차이뿐이잖아.
snappy earlier, but hey,
이거
there
뭐
wasn't
개발에
any hard feelings
어땠어,
about it. Feelings, Otis.
아주 헛소리였으면 무릎을
I would
걷어쳤을
have
거야.
kicked you in the shin had I considered your entire speech to be scentless strobo. Otis and Gregor, whose stances were always dramatically opposed, have stopped shooting bitter remarks at each other. We're all growing more familiar with each other. Perfect, then let's do this. And in the strange air, we found our purpose.
내 최고의 검인
I will send up my best blade Zilu in the same direction. She will not accompany you, but she will read in views at your destination nonetheless.
아까는 뭐 흑수들이 전부 주인
Didn't
없는
you say
놈들이
earlier
되었다
that
하지
Heishi's
않았냐?
all become masters or something?
설명이 길어지니 자로는 해당하지
It's a long story. Let me just say that Zilu is an exception. Hold on. What about you? At the moment, stopping the omnibus and his primary officer, Lei Heng, is the most pressing concern. Zigong and I will take the main battlefield at the gates of Dangyan and stall them. The plan was now in motion. There was nothing more to discuss. And we both walk away to our destinations in opposite directions. My lord, I have seen that smile many times in the past. That is the smile of a hollow shell. Do you truly believe that a man such as him is capable of moving in genuine dedication to the cause? Each heart has a different cause that moves them. How can one speak of the fathoms of a lake when all they can see is the water's surface? I wonder if that applies to the actual lake. Oh wait, is that the... Oh my god, that is a fucking large lake. Actions of a thief. Oh, a fight.
H
원하시는 밧줄
출발한
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있게.
철암사로 가려면 이곳을 거쳐서 가는 게 제일 빠른 길이에요.
We have to go through here if we want to take the fastest path to Tankin Temple.
Looks like it leads underground.
아유,
Oh man.
저것도 뭐야?
Wait, man, are you sure this is the fastest path? What the heck are they doing over there?
빠른 길이니 당연히
Well,
여기부터
it seems
먹겠지.
like that's exactly why they're here, blocking our way.
Well, I never thought it was going to be easy anyway. Looks like I was right. Stop right there. Turn around and leave now. You won't get any more generous offer than that. You do well to do as I say. Fairly high quizzes ago, they announced the results for all to hear. So on whose orders are you attacking us? Miguel, do you not know of what powerful forces are already gathering here at Dongyan? Doubt that little pipsqueak even got to meet Jairen. She's probably bleeding out somewhere along the path by now. Looks like a bunch of third-rate raiders decided to work together, huh? Do you really believe that you could retake the Hierarch with your puny forces?
정해진 결과를
You're the one who's committing this tantrum of a treason because you just can't accept that you lost. Besides, what do you mean retake the Hierarch? It's not like you ever took it from us.
하물며 주인 되는
You can't even hardly speak the name of your master.
정당한 명분이었다면
It would
않아도 스스로
have been the
뱉었을
first thing you announced if you believed your cause to be just. Your very actions are those of a thief. Huh. And why would we need to announce of our cause for a ragtag band of law like yours? Destroy them all. I keep catching my words wrong because there's something in my fucking throat. It feels like I'm getting like stuffy.
동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
적출할게요.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
적출할게요.
Nice. I was gonna say, I hope the fucking god you hit that.
얼얼하지?
생각은 아니시죠? 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
Damn, these coin.
죄인인가?
기회를 잡았네. 이쪽에는 저들을 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 세계가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지.
Nice.
엄청나게 강한 일격을. 미끼가 배고팠어.
I really should.
수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 죄인인가?
승객이 딱 떨어졌어.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
My coughing hasn't helped.
굶고 있을 때인가 13만 수감자. 평소처럼 같이 상황을
삼켜질 것이요. 많이 날씨게. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 그래도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
좋아. 장부에서 삭제.
우와, 사람도 깜짝.
Oh wow.
반항하지 마. 깨달음은 괴롭지.
Ooh, nice stagger.
다시 복구하기 완전히.
I hate how the sound of the music goes down when you're fighting. I kind of maybe it's because I'm getting stuffy like my ears. Maybe I need to unblock my ears.
무집행으로 다들 고생했다고. 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개 주셨다. 팔구에 처음 온 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고. 꽤 귀한.
So lucky? Wow. Interesting. I wonder if that's new. I've never seen that one before. The will to change.
가자. 죽이라.
This looks like it's story first, then fights. No, story last.
평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
보자 너.
Why are these guys rolling so high? I mean, I guess I am starting with like less SP than usual.
씹어버리겠네.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Nice break, Honglu.
한방 먹였어. 저들도 내가 물을 싫어하듯 극도로 기피하는 것이 있었군. 밖으로 꺼내.
죄인인가?
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
얼마나지?
Damn, Don Quixote.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 자,
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
궁금한 것이라도 있는가?
보자 너.
Nice stagger.
저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠?
No win rate.
확실히 처리해야
Was about to hit the fucking button.
죄인인가?
Don Quixote, what's going on with you Clash Power?
반항하지 마.
가까워진다. 항해 끝.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않습니다.
적출할게요.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았고
Some people are getting hurt a little bit. Listen clashes here and there.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
Nice, Subek. Nice clash.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를
Please explode them all.
피어나고
Damn.
피어나라.
좋기만 해주세요.
Just started. There was a lot of lore dropped in the first. There was a lot of shit.
골치 아픈 것
Have you met a boss yet? No, I've just started, kinda.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
So I haven't gotten to anything yet. I would say that the start of this part has just been filled with a lot of city lore, kinda. Also, we now know the name of the we now know the name of the group that what's the name? Herman is leading. No, yeah. Is it Herman? Yeah, it's Herman. We now know that group's name.
좋아. 장부에서 삭제.
No. I'm not that fucking fast. I reached it. Talking to a friend, by the way. Was she represented? No, that's what I'm saying though. Is like, the group she made with like all the like with Goober and that, they have a name now, and it's the literature.
장부에서 삭제.
Their name is the literature. So instead of being so basically it's the same as Reverb, where it's like or the ensemble. So instead of being music, they're books. The League of Nine Literatures, yeah, and that reminds me of the ensemble. And I guess it makes sense because they're also characters based on the books as well. Which I guess that means we can technically assume that the other characters are also based on the books. Although I guess Goober we don't really know. Right. No. Well, I guess yeah, the League of Nine, but then they changed it to the League of Nine Literatures, right? They didn't have a name before, and we've now seen 3 in Shadow, so we might get to see them this Canto, maybe? We'll see. Maybe a poor master is. I can tell by the way their minions behave that there's no hope of ever taking that throne. You'd be surprised by how much the lack of a just cause harms morale, fool. You're the one to talk. What just cause you have? How high and mighty is your...
적어도 이쪽은
Oi, shut it and listen, at least.
여기를
We actually
바꿔보려는
want to
의지는
change
가지고
something
있어.
about this place.
그 망할
I'd
총소리를
say
들어서도
we've have
밤을
more
더
cause
늘리려는
just
궁리가
cause
하려는
than
놈들보단 100배
just
낫지
cause the
않냐?
new bastards who thought upon hearing the awful bell is how can I expand my real estate this time?
오티스 씨나 히스클리프 씨는 말을 언제나 강단 있게
But you
하시네요.
always speak with such conviction, Otis and Heathcliff.
단순히 병사를 모으는 것은 쉽.
Gathering an army is the easy part.
하지만
A leader's true qualities are revealed when the time comes to actually lead their men.
전쟁을 많이 겪어본
See?
오티스님의 경험이
So
이러한
it's your
확신을
long
얻게 하신
experience
거네요.
with the war that shaped your confidence, Otis.
저는
Because my life
전쟁과는
couldn't
한참
have
거리가
been
먼
any
인생을
further from any
살았거든요.
battlefield or war.
뒷골목에는 이미 저도 모르는 크고 작은 전쟁들이
Who?
일어났을지도 모르죠.
The literatures? No. They were just, we know the League of Nine, but we didn't know that the Herman's group were called the League of Nine Literatures. We could assume they might have been a League of Nine, right? Because, you know, Gubo's there. Gubo, I think, is like second in command behind Herman, right? And their group is obviously inspired by the League of Nine, right? But we obviously, with all their mirror shot shit, they're obviously inspired by League of Nine. But they weren't named the League of Nine Literatures until now.
Or maybe I was surrounded by wars, both large and small, in the back streets, and I was just sheltered from them.
지켜만 본 자는
I've done nothing
할 수
but
있는
watch
말이
from a
없네요.
distance, so I don't suppose I have any right to speak.
이런 자리에서
I wouldn't even know where to
어떤 말을
begin.
해야
I always thought your saying script was the League of Nine Literatures, but he called it the League of Nine for short. No, I think it was just League of Nine. This seems like a perfect moment for Otis to brag about her experience, but she fell silent at the remarks.
이게 뭐 그렇게 어렵다고? 그냥 욕 같으면 욕 같다고 하면 되는 거지.
Ain't anything too complicated about it, mate. If it's shit, it's shit. Don't think about it twice. Don't think twice about it. Ooh, food.
Food, sorry, grabbing dinner real quick. Alright, sorry. Let me turn that back on.
얘처럼
Like the lad does.
저요?
Like me?
For a while, Sinclair continued to ask Heathcliff if he really was talking about him.
이 복도를 걸어가는 대부분의 날은
I haven't
저
ever walked down
혼자였는데.
this hallway accompanied by so many other people. I usually walk
이렇게
alone.
많은
왜? 하인들을 대동하지 않았어?
Why didn't you take the servants with you?
어렸을 때는 혼자 가는 게 무서워서
Sometimes
같이
I did
데려갈 때도
because I was scared to
있었는데
go there alone. But
크면서 점점
and then
알게 되던
something
게
as I grew
있었어요.
older,
이곳은
it's
오로지
that my
혼자서
heart is
걷는
almost at
것만이
ease when I'm walking down this
제일
road.
마음.
Why? Imagine Hong Lu slowly walking down this hallway alone with a dark expression. Wasn't a pleasant sight.
사는 말이죠.
Tenkin. Oh, sorry.
Tenkin Temple.
저만이 자유롭게
I was the
출입할
only
수
one who
있어요.
was allowed to freely enter and exit.
가족도
The family
출입이
hierarchy
가능하다곤
can
하지만
technically be let inside, but
할머니조차도
even grandmother could
부름이
enter
있어야지만
without a
들어갈 수
summon.
있었죠.
그런 거였어?
Wait, Zachary
같이
wasn't
출입은
being metaphorical.
그런데 왜 다들 선인들이라고
why
부르는
are they
거야?
called the Jiren?
진짜 신선인가
Are they
하는
some
거라도 돼?
pretty supernaturally enlightened bugs or something?
네. 인고의
Yes, they
시간을
endured the
거치고
time of suffering,
비로소
opened their
불로장생의
eyes to
방법을
secrets of freedom,
체득하여
to the
선인의
freedom from
반열에
raging
오르신
in death.
분들이거든요.
Eventually attained enlightenment, and in themselves the exalted title of the Jiren.
그게 정말 가능해? 진정한
But even if that's possible, what happened to them still searching for an answer to true immortality?
아, 입을 또 왜 다물어? 사람 불안하게.
Hey, you're boiling up again, and that makes me nervous.
뭐
What the hell are we
들어오는 거야?
walking into?
그래도
At least this
이곳은
place feels more
바깥보다
tranquil than the
차분하고
world outside.
고요하네요.
It's quiet and it's almost nice to.
이 밖은
I could almost forget that
여러
there's a war
세력이
about to break out
부딪히기
beyond
일보
the
직전이라
promise.
그나마 다행이죠.
We're lucky.
철암사를 가는
many
길을
people
제대로
are
아는
dead.
자는
The actual path to
대관원
reach
안에서도
Duncan Temple.
적어도
But at least
대관원에
there's
침입하는 외부
at
세력들을
least there's
마주칠
less chance of
염려는
us running
덜 수
into
있지
any
않을까요?
outside forces here.
그런 복선 깔지 말라니까.
Can we not with the foreshadowing? Ah, fuck.
완벽한 장부 집행으로 다들 고생했다고 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개 주셨다. 8구의 첨언 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
Unfortunately, it was indeed a foreshadow. No, it just looks similar. God, don't make me fight the fucking grandpa again. He was a bitch.
멈춰.
Stop, who is your master?
왜 이런 곳을
What are you doing
가야
here?
할 곳이 있으니까요.
Because we have a place to be.
여러분들은
What are you doing
왜
here?
이런 곳을
너희 가치우 쪽의 세력이냐?
You're working with Jacqui, aren't you?
선인들이
Trying to visit the Vivier Jiren. You're trying to speed up the hierarchy center ritual, aren't you?
자가 사는 척 떠보려면 모를 줄 알았나.
It says,
애송이.
going bad again? Ah, rip. Oh, wait, that might be a Mayan. Ah, oh. Let's try it. Ask the right questions and we'll tell you all about our plans, won't we, Greenhorn?
그 장소를 찾지
I mean, you're all
같은
lost. You've probably been going in circles for hours by now.
이것은 빌어먹는
Yeah, this place is irritating large. Just point us in the right direction and go back the way you came, and I won't give chase. Give up on your ridiculous idea of ushering that in that hopeless, inadequate girl as the family hack.
그 협
Already had that one before.
이미 조금 질리네요.
Right, want to get some new material. I'm gonna be doing this fight, but I'm gonna be eating.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
보자 너.
널널하지?
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Hot.
보자.
다시 복구하긴 힘들 거야.
그간의 전 경험을 쓸모가
가질
없잖아.
것이오. 기다리시게.
적극한 조치였어. 의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포.
I haven't had the time to grind
가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니다.
levels.
지금
What's it called, levels yet?
이라는 것이
So I haven't actually I haven't looked at the egos at all, to be fair. I might look at them later, maybe off stream. But right now I just wanted to get the stream up and get this going because I know this is going to take forever to get through. So I've got tomorrow to play it as well. I just wanted to get it started as soon as possible.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
좋아. 장부에
깨달음은
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 저도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Double struggle? Damn. Quite a few struggles in there.
적출할게요.
Confusing?
녹아내는
No. I just think some of them are
장부에서 삭제.
some of them are just clashing bad.
하나 끝났네요.
I'm just getting unlucky with clashes, I think. So I'm just gonna ignore it.
아이는 고통스러운 법.
At least I don't think they're low leveled because it hasn't complained about it yet.
선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
적들이 흔들흔들 기회 아냐?
아이는 고통스러운 법.
Do you not know how to do the inside trick? I've heard that
잠시.
you don't need range because you could do the trick with more clash power. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I'm doing it right now? There we go. Now you're clashing good.
또한 용서할 테니. 반항하지 마.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
승객이 딱콩 한 번 먹였어.
Nah, it's both. I mean, all of her skills discard. You specifically want her skill 2, I think? Because that one actually doesn't discard the...
다시 복구하긴 힘들 거야.
It actually discards the one that's on the board, not the one above the board, I think? Or some weird shit like that.
대성공이야.
Because I've noticed that one of the discards she has, I think it's a tier 1, doesn't discard the one above it. discards like something else,
이따가 버스에서 회고해야
which is annoying a lot of the time.
알면 고통스러운 법.
심장. 그래. 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지. 영원히 장고.
완벽한 장부 집행으로 다들 고생했다고 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개 주셨다.
A second battlefield. Okay.
8구의 첨원 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고.
Oh, I can't see.
귀한 거거든.
We're going somewhere. 127 and 30 apparently is a boss fight.
고통 없이 지식을
Or
얻지
330
못하면
is apparently a boss fight from what I've heard.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
창의적인 발상이군. 그래도 가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
알면 고통스러운 법.
자, 원더풀한 선택이었어 말이. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
가난하지.
쟤네 좀 봐. 속이 메스꺼워 보여.
Ah, okay. See, I was wondering about that because I didn't notice like something was different about her S1 compared to S2.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 여관에 가면 또 한참. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
보자 너.
Shaky.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
간식인가?
Ah, fuck, I must have chucked away.
얼려라지.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Ah. Ah. Sorry. I'm still eating.
죄인인가? 늘어졌네 저거. 맞추기 쉽고. 그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
감내해야 할 고통. 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 따뜻해. 적합한 조치였습니다.
Ah, sorry. Yeah.
보자 너.
Doesn't him having more books on himself, isn't that good? Or is that bad? I forget how you use his books. In an ideal scenario. Come on, Jackie. Come on. Sinclair book? Yeah. I've kind of forgotten how you go about using that shit.
부서질 테다.
좋아. 장부에서 삭제. 좋아. 장부에서 삭제.
That was a long fight. Longer than it needed to be because I was eating. Really hot. So tell me, who's your master? You two, you've been in war, haven't you? No need to deny that, I suppose.
그게 아직도 티가 나나?
You can still tell, huh?
전장을 기억하는 덕에 다른
And I learned many things in my war.
테면
300 ways to convince a grunt to talk, for example. Too bad. Because unlike you, I have but one way to keep my mouth shut. The man who appeared to be leading the soldiers stabbed himself in the chest without hesitation. Damn!
스스럼 없이
So he killed himself without even a moment's hesitation to protect his master's name.
대단한 무게를
His master must be a formidable individual.
혹은 밝혀져서 안 되는
Or
정보가
it could
새어나갔을
be
경우
that he was under the
심리를
influence of a
조작해
suicide
처리하는
worm
춤을 썼을 수도 있겠네요.
and a mana worm that activates an information trigger to manipulate the host's physique to take their own life.
Noticing that there was a previously unseen serious look in Hong's eye, he forged onward. Oh.
완벽한 장부 집행으로 다들 고생했다고.
Yeah, right. I remember now.
8구의 첨언 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고. 꽤 귀한. 하나씩 차근차근 그어서.
I should probably remove your song. Uh-oh, not again. Oh, that was a warning shot, sir. Are we gonna fight them? I mean, they're soldata too. That might be a bit difficult. I heard you curse under your breath. Yeah. How disrespectful of you to tell such a buffet's less. That's you, senior. Apologies. Please, I humbly beg for your assistance in my humble absolution. Of course, present your tongue. That incomprehensible exchange between the pair was soon followed by the sight of a See the tongue rolling on the dirt. Ew.
지로군.
The thumb.
저 녀석은 혀가
Please allow me to
없어서
speak, as my partner no longer has the means to do so.
가해자 단테와 그
Your present company including Manager Dante, their companions, and Master Jai Bayu may not pass beyond this area.
뭔가 호칭이
What did you just call Hongnu?
상황이니만큼 지금 저 녀석은 LCB 수감자 홍로가 아닌 가시 가문의 보구로 대하고 있는 거다.
What was wrong with that? Master Jai Bayu. Why Master? Given the present circumstances, they are treating Hongnu as Bayu of the Jia family and not son of LCB.
분명
It is logical to assume that the young master of the prestigious house ranks higher than the Soldato, who are just grunts of the thumb.
그럼 혹시 비켜달라고 하는
Well,
건
can't Hongnu just ask him to move it then? Them
소용없어.
showing us
저
respect now
새끼들은
doesn't
말로는
mean shit.
존중해줘도
They won't let us through.
저걸
듣기는 들었는데
I've heard stories, but I didn't think they'd be this fixated with the ranks and hierarchies. It's almost to the point where it's just plain weird.
보스께서 이곳을
Please understand that the Underboss has ordered us to treat anyone passing this area as our enemy.
원래 아군이었던
Our orders were to execute all individuals attempting to do so anyway, including our former allies, so I implore you to please turn around and leave this place.
돌아가시지 않겠습니까?
We would greatly appreciate your cooperation.
그건 곤란한데요.
Sorry, can't do that.
그렇다면
Then I'm sorry to say we have no choice
전략으로
but to stop you by
상대해드릴
any
수밖에
means.
없군요.
Whoops.
Lei Hang, he must have set up an ambush. They were prepared. They weren't going to accept any other result than what they had in mind anyways.
림버스 컴퍼니의 등급
Take into account Limbus Company's standing and LCB's position within their organization, you admit sinner mentioning Master Lei Hang's name is punishable by removal of your tongue.
턱제로 부숴
No, your punishment will begin with crushing your lower jaw. IF. Shouldn't you have expected a trivial little thing like a Soldato to know his place? You don't have enough tongues to lose for this disrespect. I'm not getting anything out of them. These idiots will jump off a cliff if their superiors told them to. But aren't they usually your favorite kind of people? There once was a time when I used to think highly of their strategic decision to maintain such a rigidly stratified hierarchy system. But now I know that it was never a strategic decision at all, but a brainless obsession of idiots who refuse to decide for themselves. Let's see if you can keep babbling like that when we cut off your tongue. Well, I don't think so.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Tremor burn? Interesting. Tremor burn.
직접 알게 한다.
I thought there would be discard IDs, but I guess maybe because they're too low in the totem pole? Because, library, they were,
직접 알게 한다.
oh, they roll pretty good. What the fuck? Wait, what? One of them already has 45? Yeah, that's not good.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
죄인인가?
Go, Sinclair.
얼려라지.
Nah. Only the S3 uses bullets.
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Nice stagger. No red coins for you. Nice, I'm starting to get SP.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
보자 너.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
감내야의 고통.
잠시 망설인 것 뿐일세.
Oh, wait, what? They have a unique reverb.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가.
Tremor Scorch. On Tremor Burst, take wrath damage equal to Tremor potency and burn potency. Lose one. Oh, wait, they're literally Tremor Burn. Quite literally Tremor Burn, huh?
보자 너.
Oh, that's never good.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Okay, hang on. This is... I need to check. Because my guys are level to max, so...
실패는 상관없어.
Yeah, 54.
지의 실패. H
언제든지요.
원하시는 밧줄.
훌륭한 발광할 시간인가?
What are the weaknesses? That's fair.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게
Slash.
생각하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Okay, some people got some SP.
당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네. 깨달았나?
감내야의 고통.
얼려라지.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
Let's hope that help. Don Quixote, no.
잠시 망설인 것 뿐일세.
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
무지하니까 여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시겠네. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
보자 너.
좋아. 장부에서 살지.
Damn. 14 on a... 14 on that skill is fucking damn. Ow, ow.
지긋지긋한 전투가 드디어 하나 끝났네요.
Struggle favored. Hopeless. Don Quixote, heal yourself up, please.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
저 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
Because I gain free clash power up on a defeat with an enemy, so it's like not really much I can do about them having clash power here. Oof.
콩 한 방 먹였어.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
영원히 잠들어.
The thumb, huh?
카른도 깜짝.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네!
Nice. She won that? That's crazy. Fucking hell, Sinclair, Jesus. Calm down, Sinclair.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 내 약점이 뻔히 보이는
Damn.
교관의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 적합한 조치였습니다.
기모지하니까
Nice.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Hey, Rez. Go.
깨달았나?
완전히 녹았는데? 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
There we go. Now I'm winning some clashes. Just needed more SP.
우와, 카른도 깜짝.
At least hoped that there was more SP to use.
보자 너.
Go, Don Quixote.
느려졌네 저거. 맞추기 쉽고.
Nice.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
No.
이 또한 용서할 테니.
야호, 이기는 편, 우리 편.
적출할게요.
Good going.
장부에서 삭제.
Sinclair fucking carrying this team.
완벽한 장부 집행으로 다들 고생했다고. 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개.
Those who do not decide.
한국의 첨언 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고. 꽤 귀한 거.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
I fear that this is going to be difficult.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
Struggle.
죄인인가?
자,
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
No. Oh, that's why. Oh my god. Reset that fucking shit. That's bull fucking shit, man. What the hell? You saw that? You saw how many reds they had? That was actually just like, no, I was not gonna win that clash. That was unfucking fair. What the hell?
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
보자 너.
That's better.
깨달았나?
Well, it's more so like it's more like it's coin checks, which is kind of annoying because it's like, well, if I don't have the SP to start out with, then it's just basically random luck whether or not I win this clash or whether I'm doing good or not. Because if I'm not playing a negative team, right, all of those really good fucking clashes are just basically impossible on the first turn to win. And like if it was a negative team, I'd be fine. Technically.
해잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시죠.
It does seem a little bit annoying that then, but the start of a fight is now more dependent on what they use more than ever now, which is annoying.
저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Because that means if you don't have 45 SP, you're just gonna always lose. Come on, no. Oh, no.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
보자 너.
잠시
I mean, it was a neutral. That was gonna happen. It was likely to happen. No big surprise.
녹아내렸네.
너무 약올리신 것 같은데요. 저 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Well, no, just new IDs in general just have like better coins, right? But that's the problem. Is like this team is a lot of old stuff, which is like bad because like that just means that they've scaled up the enemies so high that old IDs will never have a chance to get through this shit. Which is kind of bad design because that means unless if you get meta new IDs, you're never going to fucking like you're gonna struggle. Which is, you know, kind of a bad design. Because you'd want your newbie players who don't have as many IDs to be able to actually like do the content that, you know, brings people in. Especially if you're doing one Canto after another, after another, after another, after another, you know. Nice, double kill.
단순해서 좋군 9번 수감자.
Oh, fuck.
좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
가까워진다.
Nice.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나.
맞는 거야.
일 처리 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
승객들, 뭔가 기분 좋은 일이라도 있었던 거야?
차 부숴줄 테다.
맞는 거야.
오.
대성공이야. 가름 신나. 노래 부를까?
이 또한 용서할 테니. 늘어졌네. 가까워진다.
Nice.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에
Ah, God damn it.
없습니까?
I think as we check up was the wall that they put for new players. Like,
결국 내 공부가
but that's the thing. These tank IDs at least like
좋았어.
should be the best ones you could get. We'll go in like this and see how it goes for now.
대갚아보죠.
이것도 지하인 거지?
We're still underground, right? This place sure as heck looks like the outside.
인공의
An artificial light, yet one may easily mistake this as to be oh, sorry.
I see who that is, and I think I know what is going to happen here, and it's scaring me already. An artificial light, yet one may easily mistake this to be a land under your sun.
We should be getting pretty close, but yes, someone has beaten us to it. There was a small hill in front of the bridge leading to the Tankan Temple.
시춘이의 사병들이네요.
Zishun's mercenaries.
There was a small hill of bullies, all of them mangled and broken to the point where we couldn't even tell how many of them there were. On top of that hill sat Li Heng. Yeah, fair enough. And heavily wounded figure in front of him was... Way, we don't even seem to meet in fine circumstances. We don't ever seem to meet in fine circumstances, do we? What happened? Oh damn, y'all are slower than molasses in winter. I was just having some fun before y'all decided to show up. Looks to me like this boy was just gonna park his ass right here till the Ascension Holiday wrapped up. You know, I was kind of excited about this showdown, given that this was supposed to be given that he's supposed to be this adept of Heisho, pony, whatever it is. He ain't in hot shit without that poison in him, huh? What's he doing here?
Our plans were to lead the man of Li Heng to Jiaqui to deal with the battle for the front gate of Dongyan.
술을 읽혔군요.
They saw through the strategy, and it seems like Jiaqui sending Zilu alongside us was an insurance for this exact scenario. And as if on cue, Zilu arrived. She was covered from head to toe in blood, but could easily guess the blood wasn't hers. I'll be damned. Y'all are telling me now that there's two ways to get in here. One's a secret entrance for sure, but the rabbit hole she crawled through seems mighty narrow to me. Ah shit, had I known there was a direct passageway, I wouldn't taken that instead of going all the way around this gosh darn maze of a place. And you got no map line around here? Would have been darn embarrassing to get lost at my age. Well, did y'all say hello to my boys out there? We sent them to their merry way to the afterlife, so it really was you who set up that ambush. Listen here, you all gotta understand, there's still greenhorns, huh? Still much to learn and all that. I'll give them a stern talking to. Assume you're also here at someone else's behest, right? Either to prevent the hierarchy ascension or to delay it for as long as possible. Well, I was gonna catch that Zishun girl before she went in, but I missed my window. Ain't nothing more to it. Y'all are talking like I showed up to make some big statement or some shit. Then doesn't that mean your mission already failed? Nah, girl, gotta head back to the main house and park herself on that throne to wrap her ascension. Me? I just gotta catch her before that. So the Heishu won't be mobilized until she physically sits down on the throne. Say, the concept of manners alien to y'all? Shit, right, the thumb. Real disrespectful of y'all to be sitting there shooting the breeze with me like I'm your old buddies.
저 한 가지 여쭤볼 것이 있어요.
Excuse me, I've got something to ask.
Yeah, alrighty. Young Masabai of the almighty Jia family got enough clout to talk to my face without making things awkward. Well, the armor on then.
There's a reason you haven't killed Master Wei just yet.
보통 그럴 때는
The
말이죠.
setup you have here makes me
협상을
think that you'd like
원하시더라고요.
for us to negotiate.
Negotiate? Negotiate? Hot damn. Negotiations usually don't down on equal ground, ain't it? Kind of funny of y'all from Limbus Company to call it that. Oh heck, I guess you ain't wrong. But here's the thing. I just got a clue as to how important this son of a gun is to y'all. He's still breathing, that's for sure, but I don't know if he'll be any good for a negotiation. Just being a Heisho, that doesn't mean much if he can't do shit, don't it? Got me some kind of weird curses on ya or something. Speak. Dilo, who was standing beside us in silence this whole time, suddenly spoke up. What do you want? Her voice was so deep, cavernous, and sincere that it almost made me think that she really was going to give him whatever he wanted in return for Wei. You got a real conniving voice, don't you? That gets me in a good mood. I'll tell you what. Yeah, well, what I want you, you pesky rabbit. Don't tell me you want Zulu to die for. Oh, of course no, I ain't that shameless. Then, let me cut you up. Just one slice. Doesn't matter what comes next. Bite it, don't bite it, fight me, doesn't matter. Take a single cut from my blade and I'll hand over the fella. Oh, come on, gal. Don't you look at me like that. You know how this is. I've been in this business long enough to know, huh? Fair fight, stills, love would love nothing more to do them. But things been what they are. It's a no-can-do kind of situation. We're gonna fire the guns, aren't we? You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. You see, Honeybun, I ain't so sure I like my odds going up against a direct counter. Shithead, you haven't changed. That's so, hehe. He'll cut you in half, guaranteed. Just admit you want to kill her, huh? Doesn't your tongue ever get tired of being a part of you? Ain't you one of them students learning the stuff from Jacques? Had y'all tell y'all been using some kind of strange technique from out yonder? Shin, was it? Using some energy protection technique, right? Apparently, you'll become tough as augmentations, they say. Wait, the thumb doesn't have shit? I guess not everyone has shit. Well, no, everyone needs it, right? And you converted the shin or whatever into strength to make the light rings around your body parts or weapons. And that's supposed to be Mung, am I right? I've been trying to learn how that thing works. Been waiting for an opportunity to test it out. Pretty sure I can make one Mung by now. I mean, that's pretty good. Fuck us though. Also, that kind of confirms that Jacques knows Shi and Mung, which is fucking scary because he didn't use it. I guess he really was holding back. Fucking hell. I want to see you try your own against mine, see? The Hang looked at Zilu with a shit-eating grin. We don't know Zilu. We barely even acquaintances. There's no way she'd risk her life for people who are essentially strangers. And what about Wei? Do they even know each other? I seriously doubt he's as close to her as he is to us. And it might sound cold, but even we're not really that close to Wei either. I can't bring myself to ask her to risk her life for that. She's probably not kidding either. Li Hing's surrounded by at least a few dozen buddies, but there's not even a scratch on him. Wei struggles to speak through laboured breaths, but his eyes tell me that he's already accepted his fate. I only need my lady to just be safe. This catastrophe was entirely my fault. If I'd paid more attention to our surroundings, she wouldn't have anyone when I'm gone. Please keep her safe. Instead of begging for his life, Wei asked us to look after Jae-shun instead, as he's always done. His way. Zilu looks at Hong Wei. Important to you? Truth be told, Wei probably isn't all that important to Hong Lu. Wei was Yixun's loyal follower, and that was pretty much it. Hong Lu said he hadn't interacted with him much back in Dongyan either, but I could imagine that Hong Lu would probably rather not see the people that he cares about shed any more tears. He'd seen more than enough of that since the annihilation of Kong family. And that goes for us too. Can we really cut him off just like that? We hadn't talked to him very much, but we'd spent a pretty significant amount of time together, and quietly, we've grown to care more about him. We've learned about who he was, about the kind of person his master Jiaxun was. Jiaxun. Whenever we ran into them in all kinds of odd places, we were happy to meet them, and we really wanted them to do well. We didn't want either of them to die. And if they were the first allies we'd ever made on our own volition, no matter how short-lived that alliance was, if we let him kill Wei here, we would be adding another regret to our past, knowing that we'd let someone down again, as we are reminded every time we meet Sword and see her subtle yet noticeable sadness. We'll blame ourselves, we'll resent our weakness, we won't stop thinking about how we could have prevented this if we were stronger. We've died and killed countless times on our journey here, but death is the kind of force that swoops in our moments of dejection to remind us that we can never get used to it. Speak. I know we can't save everyone. I've seen enough deaths of our friends, allies, and those who could have been friends to know that there wasn't any reason why Wei should be special. I wasn't making some promise with myself to never let anyone even remotely this close to us die again either. But Hong Lu,
웨이 씨가 죽지 않았으면 좋겠어요.
I want Master Wei to leave.
그리고 다시
And
볼
I don't want
시춘이의
Yixun
모습이
to be sad when we meet again.
슬퍼하는 물론
I know you don't have any
자로
reason
씨가
to
제 말을
listen to
들어주실
me,
이유는
but
없겠지만
okay. Zilu did not even let Hong Lu finish. He strode up to Li Hen. Cut me down, Taitu Star, the winged tiger. Well. Taitu Star, the unrestrained. Wait, what are you? Flames burst, wreathing Li Heng's intimidating powder, then rises into a raging pillar of fire before a single ring of light materializes around it. They finally mentioned the Shin! On the other hand, a warm, comforting light, presumably the same light Li Heng mentioned earlier, began to radiate and shimmer from Zilu's body. I am Li Heng, Cap of the Third, one of the 10 Blades of the East. I will now cut you down with all my might. Do you intend to cut me with your tongue? And as though on cue, Li Heng slashed at Zilu's unmoving body with a diagonal cut. The sheer wind pressure and the heat from the slash, it was powerful enough to push some of us back. But Zilu was still standing silently as she had been. Oh, diggity. Diggity. Now I wasn't going for the head, but it's some miracle you managed to survive the hit. That shin thingamajig, one mighty sturdy thing, ain't it? My hands all tingly. Well, it's still a quiet invincibility, is it? You're barely hanging on, aren't ya? Ooh, blood burst from Zilu the moment Li Heng asked. Damn. Whoa, hang on. He sounds very not okay with that. Miss Zilu. Long ran up. Miss Zilu. Why did you? Because it sufficed. The reply that you did not wish to see me, the one you care deeply for, sad. Zilu continues resolutely despite the gushing blood. And that is the true humanity that I've learned. My path of justice, my humanity. I leave the rest of you, Clock. This woman, who I'm not even exchanged a single word with, calls me a friendly nickname. When her own life's on the line. Yeah, we finally got that annoying bunny out of the way. I'm a man of my word, and she knows it. That's why she let me cut her up good. With that, Li Hing kicked way in our direction. Take him 3-4 months of recovery and he should be back on his feet. Well, if y'all survive today, that is. You're gonna take the young master and get the door open, ain't ya? Well then. Li Hing begins walking the direction, cracking his necks. You all ready to go around? Should be able to wrap this up by the time they're done with the ritual thing. Come on, let's dance. He even says the motherfucking line. He's him. He's motherfucking. Oh my god. Let's dance. Hang on. Hang on. What's his name? Let's dance. Oh, hang on, wait, that's better. Let's dance. Revenge. I hate the fact that I can think of motherfucking, what's his name for Revengeance when I say that. Fuck's sake, man. He really is, him, huh? God fucking damn it. Let's dance! Ooh. The target slash resistance counts as weak 1.5. Does not activate against targets with 1. What? 1 for every... Yeah, okay. Oh boy, double slash, triple slash, and everything else. If this unit is panicked, set SP to 0 when recovering from panic, and this is SP to... Yeah, basically can't be SP, take 30% damage from... minus 30% from everything. When flipping a coin that consumes Tiger Mark round while not having Tiger Mark round, does not cancel this unit's attack. The coins inflict burn and inflict burn count effects do not activate. Okay. Unit clash inflict plus tremor count, max of 3 per. Okay, and can getting a new pattern game was heal 5 SP for every 10% mission. Okay. Turn start inflict 1 prey in a clash with an enemy clash power 5. Combat start. If this unit equipped an attack skill, deal 50% damage against Li Hing with attack skills. Get the defense skill take 75% damage from Li Hing. If this unit wins a clash against Li Hing on its effect, gain at least 3 owned eager resources. Oh, okay. Staggered. All enemies lose 10 SP and gain 1 clash down. Oh, okay. Basically, Prey is basically like clash this shit, bam! So I've got to wait on my egos for that. Touchy Star Blade. 100% attacks deal 30% damage on hit and inflict 1 fragile next turn. Ooh, that's really fucking terrible. Oh my god. Skill coins that spent deal 20% damage on hit, inflict 2. Right face. Based on the unit's speed value, heal SP equals to speed value at less than 0 SP, double the heal amount, gain speed value slash damage up. Oh my god, why? If this unit has the effect does not activate, gains... Ah, that's annoying. Cause that's kind of built around having Faust. Which sucks. Bruh. What? What? It's all hope. What the fuck? What? Hang on, I need to see what's going on here. I need to see whether this is meant to be on purpose or not. Because it looks like it. I have no way to win against him. Shoot, yo, you sure this is everything you got? He's overwhelmingly powerful. So this is a cap of the thumb and one of the 10 blades of the east. I have to admit, we simply don't have enough power to defeat him yet, especially with him coming at us with the intent to kill. That sword just as enticing as always. I think back to one of our previous battles, Don Quixote of La Mancha Land. He was undeniably a more powerful foe than Lei Heng. There's a significant gulf of power between them two, I can sense it. But we're struggling against him so much more. Because unlike Don Quixote, this guy's actually trying to kill us. His jocular demeanor seems to imply that to him, this is just another day at work, but he's got no intentions of toying with us. He's going for the kill. Didn't know that could make this much of a difference. There was so much that separated him from the rest of us. His sheer physical strength, experience, and skill, not to mention the more powerful armor that the apparently famous weapon. And all of that combined into one became a wall that stood between us and our goal. At least, if we can somehow fight on equal ground. Hang on.
What should we try next?
Hanglu asked with a slightly exaggerated voice, but is still smiling still. That's strange. Hanglu's never been the first one to ask a question or share his opinions with the rest of us. He'd reply to others' questions or share a few detached observations when we were at an impasse, but Hanglu, this is probably a bad time to ask him this, but I had a burning question that needed to be answered. Why did you ask that? I mean, what I'm asking is, whatever I'm throwing at him doesn't seem to be working, and while I can keep bringing you guys back...
I think I know what you mean, but I don't really know why you asked.
That was another thing to say, but Honglu's expression did not seem confused or complicated at all. His eyes carried the sense of freedom of someone looking far off into the distant horizon.
I felt a window open slightly ajar in a dark, stuffy room. Muffled noises finally found a place to go, and a pleasant breeze had drifted through my room, and it carried me away to someplace else, little by little.
Oh, let's focus me.
Maybe that wind is why I became curious of your thoughts, and why I asked you about them, Dante.
But I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what more I can do to get past this monster.
Dante, when you said you wanted me to make a decision, did you expect that it would be this difficult?
No, I did not like this.
Then did you think that this task would be nothing more than a breeze?
Of course not.
You gave me a chance to choose for myself anyways.
That's because I had faith that it was the right thing to do.
You already know, don't you?
I didn't have a clue as to what Honglu was going to do, but I believe that his choice would be correct. That's why he...
Even if you feel lost, even if you're not sure of your options now, Dante, I have faith that you will be able to find a different path. That's
제게
What
흘러오는
did the breeze
바람이
whisper to me as it tickled my
그쪽을
back?
향해
That's why Honglei trusted me. Very well then. Under mercy, all shall be made equal. Moros Sitias. Sitas. Under mercy, all shall be made equal. Huh? What in tarnation? By entering a contract with me, the sinner's strengths were all raised up or dragged down to similar level, despite the disparity before that. If we're in an unfair fight, all we need to do is level the playing field. Ha! No time including what just happened. But you're sure you're keeping this interesting? Some kind of trick to bring me down to your level, huh? Now that's mighty unfair. Though when the going gets tough, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright then, let's keep this rolling.
그래서 단테님
So that's what
다음에
you
어떻게 하실지는
want to do, Dante.
정하셨나요?
Yeah. Time for round 2.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자 평소처럼 넉살 좀
Neurostasis. Set all units the officer develop to average of all units values. Interesting. Yes, and it is Chesed like people thought. You can even see the name Chesed. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, now I can win in a clash.
적출할게요.
Nice. Chesed, as usual, making all things equal. Balancing the field, as it was say. Don Quixote, I fucking swear to God. Keep making it worse by bullet fees. Bullet fees? Damn.
위험을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만
Average. Oh, wait. After the Chesed effect activates, allied identities gain 3 offense levels and 6 defense levels. Chesed's Mercy lasts for duration of encountered. Oh, that's so sick. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, but if I let him... Ow. 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 Go fucking Sinclair.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사를 위해 이런
나라도 그렇게 했을지. 이만하면 훌륭하군요.
So I wonder how this would work in, say, like a mirror dungeon. Or with the previous fights. Because, like, I would imagine, like, in previous fights it's not as useful. Right?
상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
But he's at 4. Why can I not retarget that? Seems very odd. Hmm. You know what? I'm fine with that. Ah, wow.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
Damn. Ow. What the fucking hell is that? Tangle Cleaver. Person very can clash with discover regardless of speed. This unit does not become scattered before using skill. Consume all inner strength. Okay. On self, if this unit consumes 10 stacks, then attack away for reload once per turn. If this unit has 7 target around, yep. That's a fucking yap. Jesus. So who's it targeting? Oh. Heathcliff. I mean, that's the easiest way to do things, right? Nice, Heathcliff. Good job. Every 55's forgotten, I'll get you back.
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다. 이제 해결사의 종속도
Ow.
하고 나온 게 이짝도 달아오르는구만.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
Okay, I'm gonna have to see if there's anything I can do about that, though. Wait, does he still have... Oh, yeah, so Chesed is basically all the time in this fight. Okay.
적출할게요.
No, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Ow. Nice, nice.
진짜 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
Go Sinclair, lower his SP please. God.
돌아올 서 있으면 못 떨어진다.
Heal please.
선물이라고 할 거는 자 이걸로 대신하지.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다.
Oh.
너무 유치하잖아요.
That's she really needs some SP help.
죄인인가?
God damn. No, that was gonna be my SP healing. This is not good. We're still losing. Uh-oh. Hopeless. Hopeless. Don, can you please? Yes, you can. You cannot fucking outclash this thing. It is uncalled. Just don't. How? This is very, very bad. This is very bad, very, very bad. Just please heal someone's SP, Honglu. I don't care if Yusuka's into negative, I need you to help. SP wise. God. Can I get him to stagger? I wonder. For this team? I wonder if stagger is the checkpoint. Because I doubt we're fighting him all the way through, so with just this team. He is way too strong. Oh, he's lowering our SP when he hits. Oh, fuck.
저들의 저항이 생각보다 거셌네. 하지만 마음이 꺾이지 않으면 이 위기도 극복할 수 있을 것일세. 해보지 않으면 모르는 건 아니야.
He won that clash? Did I not roll higher?
핑크해 핑크해.
Yeah, so once he started lowering our okay.
내가 죽어도
Yeah, okay, that's a problem. Okay. I can see how this very much could be difficult.
중지의 실패가 아닌 나의 실패이니. 그리고 중지는
Do I need to kill him?
반드시 복수에 성공한다.
It's hard to see whether killing him is the situation that needs to happen there. Strange. I love first set use powerful attack. And you next time replace the powerful savage chest says perfect period blades. Oh, fucking hell, he has Shin too. Beastly Instinct, low effects, deals... Decreased by 4 on Clash lose.
발광할 시간인가?
So we really can't let ourselves be lose to the
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를
Oh, we are 0 before him. Okay, that's funny. I didn't even realize that.
저 새끼.
잠시 망설인 것 같았어.
핑크해 핑크해.
제가 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
감내야 고통.
이거는
예. 요만치밖에 못하냐?
Skip that.
또 얼굴에 빛을 갑을 했고.
Well, let's see what Winrate comes up with. So it has 2 that is missing.
질질짜거나 주저앉았을 텐데 최근엔 성장하긴 한 모양이군.
I need to swap out a scoop. Actually, I want SP more than her having good clash power. I think I'd rather, yeah.
직접 알게 합니다.
I'd rather her actually get SP than not.
깨달았나?
Nice. Nice done. Nice, he's at minus 22.
그렇게
That's pretty good. Now he's gonna get Prey Mark. And that, I think what I'm gonna have to do with Prey Mark, whenever he does use it. Okay, that's the problem, is a couple strugglings in there. Even though we've got a lot of SP, surprisingly.
차 부숴줄 테다. 보라고 서 있으면 못 떨어진다.
Ow.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
Oh, he was the Prey Mark. That's bad. Cause now.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Who's the... Oh, you're fine then. Okay. I need more people with more shit. That's the problem. Curse might help a little.
누군가에게 저주받는 기분이 어떤 것인지.
나의 대화는 정말 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅의 영구적인 거지. 어딨자.
Nice, nice, nice. Wait, it's the average. So what if you purposely make your team weak? Or at least some part of your team weak.
저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
Nice.
기록에 따라 당신은 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Slot fragility, that's good. Ow.
하고 나온 게 이짝도 돌아오르는구만. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Okay.
직접 알게 하느라.
I'll trust.
점을 잘 노리셨습니다.
서 있으면 못 떨어진다.
해주셨네요.
They hurt a lot. Oh my god. Nice. Nice healing too. Ooh, a donkey counter, not good. Well, you're not the prey mark, so that might be fine. What the fuck is up with those clashes? Huh? But she's fucking dead.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Okay, we're starting to get to that part where we can't clash anymore. Oh, it's because of his coin rolls now, again. Can anyone risk the ego burst that's not having a good clash? No, not really. That's not good. This is not good. He said to reload. Who's the prey mark here? Okay. Wishing Can. I guess Wishing Can. Looks like. Oh, that's not good. Right. I might have to run an actual team.
실패는 상관없어. 그건 중지의 실패.
This might be the final fight too. Oh, they fully reset him, huh?
해방을 위해서는 설령 져주더라도 받아들이겠어요.
I don't care. They fully reset his level and shit, huh? Wow. Is that really the best you guys have got for him? Yeah. We're not able to ask. Oh. Update? I guess so. There's something wrong. God damn it. They already patched, they patched something I haven't even gone to yet. Rupture? No. Oh wait, right.
이
Uh,
명을
어디서? 뱀 기어가는
언제든지요.
의외로군.
언제든지요.
어디서? 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
언제든
어디서?
출발합니다.
연구 보고회인
And then put him in ninth.
탈출.
출발합니다.
54. Oh. Right. Never lowered him up.
필두 출진.
Let's see how Rupture Team works
지하인 거지?
in this situation. We could also see if it resets my...
자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Damn!
삼정웨이의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓은
Everyone's been going easy on us in this game, huh?
알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
잠깐만 기다려.
So the best I want to do is use Otis in an unclashing situation. Skip.
패잔병과
Alright.
grup을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
Okay. Where's Otis? There she is. Yep. In that way, Otis is unclashing. Or not clashing. What the? Mutilated Memory. Ryoshi's exclusive effect. Deal plus turn count times 2.5% and they hang in this encounter. Damn. Spider. Oh god. I can already feel it with all the spider theming with Ryoshi that I'm gonna fucking love her Canto so badly. I can already feel it. She's already got a bunch of fucking spider theming. I'm gonna love her Canto, aren't I? Nice. Nice. Good. Nice clashing. Alright.
진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Wait, where's Otis? There we go. That's Ryoshu. Otis. No, she doesn't need it. She needs it though.
길 좀 막지 마.
Nice. Ooh, that sucks. Wow. Yo. Nice. So we need to degrade his sanity faster than he can gen it. Who needs... Are you... No, you're the second fastest, so you should be Otis. There we go. So does she have 10? Yes, she does. And so she's gonna fucking blow him up. Well then. Ow. Our stun bar seems very large. I wonder why. Is it dependent on how high our defense slash attack is? So like, because we got brought up to equal with him, we only have one stun and it's like very far down rather than being... Maybe not, I'm not too sure. Seems very different than usual. Neutral. This is gonna help a lot. This bind also negatively affects him, so... Struggling. Where's... Oh, that is Otis, okay. Well, Otis doesn't want to be targeting him anyway, so... Does she have... Yes, he does. Nice. He has some pretty high SP now. Ooh, that's not good. And that was the prey mark too. Ooh, that's not good. Nice, send him out. Oh, come on, he's not staggered yet?
뭘 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이 됐어.
Alright.
헤어내리.
Burst him like a bubble.
승리를 위해서라면
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다.
아.
이제 해결사의 전투법도 익숙해지셨네요.
He's stagger now.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Oh, that's
적출할게요.
틈끊어.
창의적인 발상.
23.
여행은 목적이 있었지.
You obviously had a purpose.
않았으면 좋겠는데.
Bunny Mima.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와 포기한. 아, 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Neutral. Struggling. He might be able to roll that, so it might work.
헤어내리.
Boss, please. Your SP. Ow. She's out of here, so.
잠시 모르는 것을 두려워하지 마시게. 침 바르면 남는다네.
이건 좀 아니네.
Okay. Who needs it? Otis needs it. Faust. Nice. Oh, she gave the clash pad to Faust. That's good. She needs it badly. Ooh, that's so good.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Uh-oh.
온몸이 젖어서 땅바닥에 흩뿌려지고 말이야. 존경하는
Fluid sack. Ooh, struggle. Okay. Oh, he's got fucking these shitheads now as well. Okay. Dominating. Oh, he's using his shin. Okay, that's why. Thank you. What the? That's a lot of coins.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
호랑이를 잡으려 그랬으면 누구도 잡아 맥힐 각오를 했어야지.
Nah, this is only red skills. Why is it doing so much? They're both going after. Wait, does he win if he kills Hong Lu? Well, no, because Hong Lu isn't going to become the leader anymore. So Hong Lu dying is fine. Even ideal. Heal! I don't care if this doesn't do a lot of damage. I just want heals. Thank you, Faust, as usual. Ow.
숨통 끊기.
This is a problem. Faust? Yeah, Faust is dead. Fuck. That's not good. Because I doubt these two will be able to do anything against him now. Fuck, man. Okay. And here's the wall that is stopping me from getting to the next parts, huh? Okay. Even though that was the Rupture team too. Fucking hell. Would Burn be better? I mean, technically Burn is kind of like the best team damage-wise currently, but I doubt they would be able to do enough damage to him to win. He has a lot of fucking... He has a lot of red coins too. Which is best because of slash resist. Right. Well, no, because isn't this team it's kind of slash PS. Really?
제 차례인가요? 제 차례인가요?
자,
투입이군요.
Us. These guys. It's maximum. Alright.
어떤 조직 놈들인지
Just got one shotted. It's a slash now, so watch out.
꼭
꼭 생길
Well, I just want to see what's happening on here.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
삼정웨이의 공격이었어. 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠고.
카로 빙글
설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
제가 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
대만찬의 특징. 이거는
Eater of Bread 3. Hello, Eater of Bread. Oh, you were here yesterday.
요만치밖에 못하냐? 패잔병같이
Huh? Is it?
꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
It's normal, yes. It is normal for them to have this much HP, to be fair. It's pretty fucking normal at this point. At any point in time. It's fine. Yeah, you should be able to do it at any point. New Rodion? Oh, you mean Ishmael? Yeah, God. It's normal for them to have this much. Yeah, you're just gonna hold click. Yeah. Well, to be fair, this guy's a boss, so...
단순해서 좋군 9번 수감자. 물론
You know what he's talking about? Oh, you're talking about Snake Rodion. Ship pack, yeah. Does that go, Rodion? Yeah. Yeah, of course. She's one of the newer ideas, so she's got pretty good coins.
재밌네요.
Oh, that sucks. Fast has some decent ones. Especially with
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 그건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
It is not Beam. Ah, come on, Honglu. Fucking cunt.
돌아올 서 있으면 못 떨어진다.
합격장.
큰거 하나 쓸란게.
닥쳐와도
자석은 깨지
포기한
말아야.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무
Okay. Okay. Lammatcha.
루신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이나.
Well, she barely has poison in her kit, but she can use it. I mean, yep.
위에서 당신을
나온 게 이쪽도 돌아오르는구만.
이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
정 찍었네.
Oh, that's not good.
떨어진다.
하나뿐인 사회요. 남은 자석들을
Ah, that's not good.
먹지.
That's not good at all. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. She just fucking blew up. When she's marked for prey, that's when he marks prey, that's where I have to worry a lot. It seems. I have to look at what he is marked. Cause this team does good clashing wise. What was it, manager? Yeah, manager fucking blow up. Because he was debuffing her while buffing himself with coins. And so even though it was meant to be favorable clash, it was actually not favorable. Oh, wait, does he get extra slash damage because I have a slash weak? Well, I have a lot of ideas, that's not the problem.
상정회의의 공격이 가능해야 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요. 설마
Oh, yes. You can't actually hurt him like this. That's funny.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
But she can't. Okay. That's annoying. 1 to 9? Oh, cause she's prey. Okay. It might be better just to Superbia now, to be fair.
모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
꿀을 건드렸겠다.
Oh, he was close to losing that there.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해보죠, 따태. 하십시오.
점 찍었네.
나가서 싸워. 내가 봐주지.
There we go.
재밌네요.
사실. 먹지.
돌아오고 서 있으면 목 떨어진다. 건드렸겠다.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Uh-oh. He's gone up in SP.
못 쳐주게.
합격장.
돌아오고 서 있으면 목 떨어진다.
Yeah, now he's getting the SP.
이건 좀 과했네.
그쪽도 죄인인가? 선물이라고 할 건 없고, 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
하고 나온 게 이쪽도 달아오르는구나.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
고귀하게.
아류산초 경혈 60.
His SP fucking shit is really annoying.
돌아오고 서 있으면 목 떨어진다.
She's nearly dead. That's not good. What else flashed her? Did he kill someone?
뜻이 되찾을 거다.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다. 이제 해결사의 조합도 익숙해지셨네요.
승객들, 뭔가 기분 좋은 일이
Great.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Come on, hit all heads.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 먹어. 그래, 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Come on, motherfucker. Nice.
뭐라고 서 있으면 못 떨어진다.
Ow.
이 식구를 건드렸겠다. 큰 거 하나 쓸란게.
닥쳐와줘.
자세를 깨지 말아야.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요. 대가리 딱 떼고.
벌써 지쳤을까?
No. Fuck.
한번 말이 아니니 끝은 보고 가야지.
갑니다. 먹지.
Oh yes, he's staggered.
기회를 잡았네. 이종이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가
내일인가?
직결격 가세.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
합격장.
원더풀 선택이었어 나이.
큰 거 하나 쓸란게. 자세를 깨지 말아야.
What do you think?
호랑이를 잡으려 그랬으면 누구도
Nah, that's fucking death. Oh my god.
아이씨 쪽팔리게. 야, 난 이거 수습할 때까지 죽어도 안 돌아갈 거다. 부조정한테는
Holy fucking shit, man. Well, I'll finish up the... I'll do this offline, but I think that we